Numbers doesn't have feelings. He's just confused on why everything's punching him so hard.
Is he even more confused that there's a girl that kissed him?
No.
Wow, that kind of hurt a little bit. Wait. Ow.
And Reddit's over here in something.
Yeah, Numbers is just sitting there being like, that was a very, very weak breath attack.
Yep, that's it.
And then she's over here like she kissed you, dumb shit. That was affection.
Affection, is that the name of the attack? I don't...
Yes.
No, it's exactly that. Nobody say otherwise. That's what he believes. Nobody tell him otherwise.
I want affection.
Numbers with a complete fucking death stare. I will use affection on you.
Wow. I'm blushing like a lot. Hold on.
Take double damage.
I'm going through some feelings. Hold on, wait a second. Yep. Yeah. Feelings are weird.
Feelings are very weird.
I'm just gonna take another drink of Mountain Dew.
Fair enough.
The feel of champions. My work started making fun of me because they only see me like come in with like a can or a bottle of Mountain Dew. Like I live off the stuff.
Mountain Dew.
Now, next time they ask, tell them you live off the souls of your fallen enemies.
Will that come back to him?
I needed a drink.
Just stood up for like 5 seconds to close my door. I come back to skulls of your fallen enemies. That's great.
Yeah, we're talking about sustenance for Melidan.
Fair enough.
And it's vegan! That's your thing?
Nah. One coworker who's now my friend, also plays D&D, and she went like, don't. Because I started telling her about the campaign and may or may not have recommended the YouTube channel.
Do it.
My friends too, yeah.
Oh yeah, I talk
I
about
will
this
always-
campaign constantly.
Aw, that makes me
yes.
happy. But yes, please no. I have no issue with you like, you know, telling people to take a look at certain things or even bring them into the server. I mean, that's the whole point of me being a content creator.
Oh,
To
no,
like,
I brought in a friend. Jumbo Thunder, remember?
yes. I'm just more pointing out that like, yeah, no, don't be like, oh, like the whole like I may or may not have, and it's like, oh yeah, no, don't fucking like just say you did. That's the whole point of what I do.
I did.
Yes. Speaking of which,
I thought of trying out Pathfinder, but I don't know anything about Pathfinder.
It's honestly the same thing. Not gonna lie to you.
I'm gonna quickly grab a drink.
Recommended IRS check out your finances.
Gameplay-wise, minus all the other materials you may or may not need, depending on who you talk to, it's the same thing. It's the same thing.
We play D&D, everything is expensive, you need to be more specific.
Numbers might have a better understanding of this than I do.
No, it just dawned on me. I like have chat give me a reminder to hydrate. Maybe I should have chat give me a reminder to actually touch the food that was served. Because I.
Stop! No! We're not playing until you eat your food!
Eat your food.
No, we are boycotting until you eat your food!
Nom 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 nom. Delicioso.
No! You have to be on cam now! You made it weird! You made it weird! Now I gotta be on cam!
Oh,
Mute
wow.
your mic and go on cam and eat.
Well, you need me on camera, Ryvr? Oh shit, okay.
We gotta make sure this boy gets his nutrition, good lord!
I do. I just forget.
Oh my god.
I'm literally the type of dude who will kind of forget to eat.
Now I'm gonna do that now in the middle of like heavy RP. Just be like, and Xena, take a bite of your food. Blah 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 blah.
I just want to like have somebody. Wait, is your significant other in here? Like, Skittles, make sure he eats.
She does. This is I'm very bad.
Like if sound wouldn't be an issue, I would propose her buy a mini marshmallow gun to remind him to eat. Or it could be a cat treat launcher, depending on the kind of cat treat you
Nerf
get.
gun.
Yeah, that too.
Everyone
Every
picking
time, be like, hey,
Eat your food.
eat your food.
Yes, go
Fuel
eat.
Eat that
yourself.
food.
Yes, go eat your food.
Please.
I don't know if I picked or something, but go eat your food.
I heard mute yourself, and I thought that I was playing a video into the mic.
Got the sound on my laptop fixed.
Yay!
Woo!
Yay!
So that's cool. Equivalent exchange.
Yeah.
Eli's asking you guys to pick a number from 1 to 6.
3.
13.
Well, that's
5.
Talion.
You heard me. I said 13.
Gives me inspiration.
3.
1.
5.
5 is the superior number. You can hold up your whole hand.
Yes.
3 is perfect. It breaks the tie.
I like the idea.
5 could also break a tie.
So it's 5.
Oh, hold on, actually, let me make sure I have that
Yes.
turned on. Okay, that is turned on. Good.
Ooh, Eli rolled a 1.
That means Talion gets inspiration or something, I think.
Oh, nice.
Or I get
That's not
first. Who knows?
Or you're getting fucked. Either way.
I'd like to have full damage on him.
Double damage on numbers, cause fuck that dude.
Legendary attack, please.
Let's go.
And we all know numbers hits like on fire dump truck speeding down the goddamn highway, but you know.
Exactly. I need to hit harder.
It's just I need to hit harder.
I'm going to use my inspiration for the damage roll.
I feel like if it cost him a little bit of exhaustion, he would totally add that to his attack.
Oh yeah, 100%
Oh,
would.
yeah. Oh,
He
yeah.
sacrificed exhaustion to make.
I mean, I practically, I'm basically using myself as a glass can. I stab myself every time I kill someone.
I kind of just want to have to roll a fucking dog check.
God, once again, like, I took a look at Michael Gelfie's YouTube after a while. I haven't noticed, and I forgot that I can just set notifications on it. So I set the notifications to everything. But like, this is like a new Tavern song he released,
I am a fan. I'm sitting here jamming out.
right? No, there's like a few since the last time I actually pulled from his like page. Like, there's like since the last time I pulled, there is 15 new songs, some ambiances, tavern music, exploration music, and so forth.
Nice.
It makes me want to frolic in a
Definitely-
fun skirt.
Definitely frolicking music.
Oh, yeah, this is definitely frolicking music.
Yep. With twirly skirts.
With all the good skirts.
And a deer.
Bare feet, lots of jangly jewelry.
Mm-hmm.
Or the simple pendant, and you're just having the time of your life. Your hair is fully down.
Fully down. Spinning.
Fully down.
It's very.
I'm trying to imagine like Tabius and Talion. I have a very clear mental image. It's fucking amazing.
I love it. Maybe that should be the scene. We're all,
I
we're all
can't-
maypole dancing.
I can't not hear the word frolic and think of the Big Hero 6 when like they all go to the mansion. He's like, oh, we should go check out the summer home. Frolic sometime.
Oh, I haven't seen that movie in so long. I need to rewatch it.
Mm-hmm.
It's so good.
My husband just sent me this, and now I need it in other people's brains to make myself feel better.
Which one?
I'm sending it
Which
in
is it?
D&D General. I hate it. I kind of want to hit him.
Okay, but why not all? It should be all three.
Right, but you don't. Whenever you do something, though, you usually roll for one skill. I feel like it'd be dexterity at the end of the day.
I don't know, but wisdom in the very beginning.
I mean, you don't
Like,
undertake.
what
You
do?
don't,
How do I do this?
I feel like you don't undertake any task without having some sort of previous knowledge anyway. Kind of like you wouldn't send somebody who's not proficient in lockpicking to try and pick the lock. You'd use your, to follow stereotypes, your rogue, you know, who's probably proficient in lockpick.
It also depends on like
The situation.
how big the creature is. Is it a orc? Is it a gnome?
There we go.
I feel like
I've
it
answered
would
your
be
question in
like
D&D General.
ball.
It just says easy.
There's more.
I scroll down.
Okay. Strength. Oh god damn it.
A nat 20.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh boy. No, I gotta say dexterity. If I had to make that call as a DM to see what I would roll for that, it'd be dexterity. Now, if they were trying to impress upon me,
Does the actually? Oh no, never mind. Hold on. This is obvious actually.
I got this. It
There's,
would be Dex for the sucking, Constitution to see like the post, you know how well you can handle it, and then Wisdom for the after effects.
Charisma check.
no.
I want to say charisma. I want to say constitution.
Actually, this also reminds me. There's a thing that not a lot of people utilize in D&D, which is mixing up skills with stats. It's why whenever there's not time, it's supposed to be an intelligence side of hand check, or survival to like carve out something as a dexterity survival check. So in this case, this would be a dexterity performance check.
See, that makes a lot more sense. I like that.
That makes
I like
sense.
that a lot.
That makes
Yeah.
sense.
Like
Yeah.
that's the math that you're trying to make people do.
All right, I have shoveled a significant amount of food. We move on.
You have eaten.
Yes, eaten a significant amount.
Keep shoveling.
Yeah,
No, eat all the
potatoes.
food.
No, potatoes are really hot. Like
Okay.
in my mouth.
I don't remember asking. No.
Alright,
It's okay.
Brad,
Shove.
we're coming into the wall. I'm going to cover you in the really hot potatoes.
It's okay. We only take half damage from the fire.
Hey, god damn it! Are you saying
Bringing it back.
Are you saying Izzy is the fire ganassi? Because she is pretty hot.
So, with all that being said, though, we the curtain has risen on the stage. Thank you, Muzubot. Don't worry, we're a polycule now. Don't you understand? You can't escape this, and there's also no way out. We're handcuffed. So,
Joke's on you, I'm into that.
so we are officially live, everyone. Welcome back to another D&D session with the Saturday group. Last we left off, we had finished off exploring the remnants of Dr. Andromeda's secret laboratory, as we will give it, his research into the people of the Isle. And in a dark twist of change, we have found that the new creatures themselves are actually body horror creatures, where the hardened parts of their body is the adamantine blood overcoating a limb on the body. And Dr. Andromeda has been performing immense amounts of surgery and basically going against science and nature in a 2-for-1 special.
The average Tuesday.
Yeah. An average trip to McDonald's, just 2 for 1. God.
All of us just agreeing to kill this man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So let's go ahead and when you guys finish off, I think it was we had you guys riding off into the distance. So at this point, you guys are traveling to go towards where?
The tribe, right? Tribe of Happiness, where we sent
Yeah.
Shore.
I think we're gonna return this girl to her people. Because she's still with us. We didn't send her off.
Yeah, I'm trying to catch up. Because Shore only left a few hours ago.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, it was only a few hours ago. At this point, I believe she's with you, right, Guinevere?
Yes, she should be riding on Proxima with me.
Yeah, she's holding you tightly. And so, with all that said and done, let me go ahead and see the map. It's the map. It's the map. It's the map.
So where are we currently heading?
The Tribe of Joy.
Yeah.
So, in the progression of 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, the main village or no?
I don't think we're going to the main one. I thought we were just gonna go to the closest, because that's where we assumed Shore
Yeah.
was going. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, this is the closest one then, please.
4 days, 5 days.
Oh my god.
Damn, we might as well have gone all the way. Shit.
That's what I'm asking. Still, I
Mhm.
ask.
Yeah.
Would you guys like to head to the main? Would you guys like to head to the main one?
Yeah.
6 days, 7 days. Took you a full week to get here.
Alright.
Alright. A full week?
Yep.
Full week.
The only reason we're going so fast is because of our lions.
Yeah. Your lions are saving you guys that trouble. Plus, you guys generally carry about you a very powerful aura.
Kenalo is still watching over us.
Meanwhile, Kanaloa watching from the abyss. Why aren't they dead yet?
Exactly. Exactly.
When you guys arrive, you can see that plenty of the refugees from the tribe of Sadness have moved their way over to the tribe of Joy. And it looks like this place is even with the refugees from the tribe of Sadness accounted for, this place is much more tightly packed, as it looks like different members from the smaller villages of the tribe of Joy have come over here.
Ah. They crowded around in this spot. Well. We need to find the chiefs. Can we ask someone?
Oh, that's no issue. As soon as you guys walk in, come riding in, you are recognized because you guys have come here before. I mean, I'm just getting the images right now.
Oh yeah, isn't it that really burly woman that everybody kind of fell in love with?
Wait, did I meet this burly woman?
No, you did not.
I don't think so.
No, I haven't.
I haven't even met this burly woman.
Oh my
Those
god,
babies
that was a
before that.
lifetime ago.
Yeah, it really has been. Oh, here she is.
Only
I
me,
don't know, but Tabius has not.
only me, Kenloa, and Izzy, and of that, it's just me and Izzy.
Alawi! Yes!
She is gorgeous. I can snap my neck.
Ooh, sit on me!
And so,
Yeah.
yes, I love this. Just another casual Saturday. Let me also make sure I have the leader for the Tribe of Sadness as well here as well, because they're both supposed to be in this area.
You know, there are times where I wonder if I'm actually bisexual, but then I see pictures
Yeah, right? It makes you wonder, and then you go like, oh, nope, there it is.
Never
There's
mind,
the
I'm-
reaffirm.
Yeah.
Fuck, I might have actually forgotten to have saved the photo for the Tribe of Sadness leader.
Oh no! Oh
Hold on.
no! A little bit of digging.
Yeah, nope. Did not have it saved. I, like, scrolled well and past it. I gotta, like... And no, we don't have it. Okay, I'm gonna pull up a Tribe of Sadness image. In the meanwhile, while I'm doing all of this, and still gathering information, getting the exposition set up for your guys' arrival, go ahead and describe to me some downtime while you guys are traveling over here.
Okay, anybody wanting to have some existential conversations before the other existential shit sets in?
You
Let's
see,
go!
you see Isidore, she is deep in the journals that she brought from the laboratory and not looking happy about it.
Ooh.
Red's gonna go over to, Guinevere is the one that has the journals, right?
No,
No,
it's
that's-
we literally just said Isidore.
Isidore.
This is a-
Yeah, Isidore. Sorry, it skipped. My headphones skipped. Who said? Is gonna head over to Isidore and went like, want some help deciphering or reading?
You don't know how strong is your stomach.
Pretty strong.
Like, look over your
And-
shoulder, see diagrams. Very, very specific diagrams.
And you just see Red just like kind of slump her shoulders a little bit and just start like getting the one of the other journals and starts reading.
Just
Alright.
immediately throws up.
Nope.
Wisdom saving throw. I'm just kidding.
There is an interesting bit in the notes that seems to be repeating a few times. So, it's hard to really figure out like the type of magic that's utilized for this, because there's one thing which is artificers actually messing and making magical objects, and what it is to make new people. Luckily enough, even without too much prior knowledge, most people know that transmutation magic is usually the magic that causes things to change into other things. And there is a peculiar circle that you see replicated within the notes multiple times as kind of like a reference, or like Dr. Andromeda needed to keep remembering to use this. D&D images.
Try and figure out. Oh, cool.
Uh-huh.
This peculiar transmutation circle keeps repeating itself within the notes, like as though this is the thing that causes things to initiate it.
As somebody who also uses rune circles,
Melidan,
can I
Melidan.
make an Arcana check?
Hold on. Hold on. Remember, let one at a time speak. Talion, please continue.
As someone who uses rune circles, can I make an Arcana check to see if I know what exactly this thing does?
You can roll to know what it is. We know that at least one person in this party knows exactly what this is.
Okay, this is
You see
really
Red immediately going after her
Here,
journal
hold on,
and just
hold on,
looks
Red.
up.
Red, hold on. I know you're excited. I know. Hold on. I want to make sure that we're all on the same page here.
No, it's all good.
Sorry.
I definitely do not know what this is.
All right. Anyone else who wishes to also make sure to understand like the greater purposes behind this circle can also roll an Arcana check.
Cool.
I'm going to roll.
See the symbol and
Let's
I
see.
don't know. I have shit for brains.
Okay. These dice are fired.
Wow. I'm sorry. Brad, you were saying?
no, I said I look at Melidan when I could see the circle because she also showed me it.
Okay, that's right. Melidan, there was no need for you to roll. You already innately know what this thing should be. Alright. So, Red, you definitely know what this is. You there?
Oops, she might be cutting out.
Oh no. The excitement has blown through the roof and has blown her mic away.
Yeah, pretty much.
I did. I'm sorry.
It's okay. So, it looks like you actually now have more information as to what this circle is. Something that's always been alluding to within your background, something you've been wondering the origins to and what this could lead to. This is a spell that. This is a circle that allows ones to change forms for creatures. So long as the right components are met, said forms can be achievable. When done on an individual, it can cause them to even change races. However, though, if the proper, how do I put this? If the creature is not held down in position for a long enough period of time, is not properly there for the entire ritual, it can go wrong and create something that is not necessarily unnatural, but definitely not as intended for the spell's usage. In this case, with that context in mind, if, let's say, for example, a few extra parts are inside the circle, those extra parts can be accounted for when making a new creature.
Hey, somebody make sure she's breathing. I don't think she's taking a breath this entire time. It's hard to tell with the shifting body and everything, but...
I go and hug her. Wow!
One other thing as well. Red? You can see that Dr. Andromeda... Actually, both you and Isidore would notice that, like, in search for a way to potentially reverse this, looks like there's some notes that are missing. Notes, like, there's a lot of context clues that leads into how to reverse said effect, but said information is either lacking or removed, or looks like it was cut off abruptly.
She starts laughing like it's that really sad laugh, like you know when you're about to get something, but the final thing is gone, and it's just like, of course it is.
I'm curious. What kind of check would I need to make to reverse engineer? Because if everything is there except for that answer, all I have to do is flip the problem around and solve it that way.
So what we would need here is a series of checks. Assuming that what you're using is to reverse the actual circle itself, there are a grand total of 9 points within the circle to account for. While a lot of the circle involves like lines, text, a lot of those is bindings to the very symbols themselves. You would need to pass 9 checks in total.
Can I help her with this? Because I do use arcane runes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I am very wise. So,
For every person aiding Isidore in this, the first person who's aiding Isidore is the person who's providing Isidore with the advantage. For every person after, the DC decreases by a set amount. Also, I would want to hear first how Isidore plans on reversing it, and then followed by anyone who's actually wanting to help, your method of helping. If it is not something that I deem as an actual way of helping, it will not count.
Yeah, I can't help you here, guys. Sorry, I'm not magically inclined.
My way of assisting would simply be my own rune that I use to mark people. My brand is, the same format of this. And I would basically just be observing and giving suggestions on how to properly reverse it.
I'm pretty sure that Red started like laughing hysterically and hasn't explained herself yet.
Talion, could you repeat that? I don't think I actually caught what you said.
I don't. She just started laughing, and then and no one really understood.
Hold on, Melidan.
Why?
Melidan.
Huh?
I was like, I wanted to hear what Talion had said that they were doing to help out because I couldn't quite hear him the first, and then yeah.
I thought you were asking Red.
No, I was asking Talion.
Sorry.
Okay, no, don't be. I was just saying that as I also use runes, which is my arcane branding, I would know quite a bit about how to possibly reverse them. And I would basically just be helping give suggestions and weaving arcane patterns in a reverse order.
Okay. Okay.
Can I guidance myself too?
Yeah, that's fine. Now, Red.
Putting my thinking cap on, just guidance.
Red, your input into how to help with this?
It would be pretty much all the information that she actually knows, and even showed her own, what she gathered of the circle and the one that Dr. Andromeda has, and starts helping making the circle.
Yeah, having some real world experience on being on the other end of the circle, it helps out.
Yep.
All right. Pebble, Tabius, and Guinevere, if you are trying to aid in any way, I need to have a description as to how you are aiding.
I'm just hoping to someone who is, proficient in Arcana, somewhat familiar with engineering, both engineering and Dr. Andromeda's previous works.
Okay, I'll accept that.
This is kind of my area of expertise.
Yeah.
Cool. Actually, he should be the one doing this. Forgot. Except I'm the one who's been studying the notes obsessively every single time that I get new information.
If anything, to also aid into this, with everyone who is aiding into this, and Pebble, don't worry, I'm going to ask for your description in a bit. We'll have the person who has the highest bonus to Arcana roll it then. That way they'll have Isidore's guidance, the advantage, and the DC drops from everyone who's involved in this.
I have a +7.
So do I. I would probably, not knowing much about this rune from my role, but I have a lot of historical knowledge, so I'd probably be helping write the history of using these type of runes, and different rituals to try and help discern how to reverse engineer it in a safe way.
Okay.
I got a question. So does this in any way relate to circles that are similar to Fae, Fiends, or Undead?
No.
In just any way? No. Okay. Because I would get innate advantage.
I am aware. Numbers. I love you. Thank you for reminding me about that every time.
I need you to be related.
So, with this,
It's always constructs.
Pebble, Red, and Numbers, the three of you have the same modifier to this. You guys can choose who is making the check.
Go for it, Red.
I have a +6 and the lucky feat, so I'd be able to re-roll it.
Oh, that is true.
And I can slap guidance on whoever gets it.
Well,
I still kind of want to do it, but
Just, as long as you guys can decide.
good, I won't take that from you. Statistically, I think I have the best chance.
Yeah.
Roll.
you have the best chance.
Well, here, Red. And once again, if you want to do it, that's also another thing. Tabius is saying he's not, he has no issue with you rolling with it.
Oh yeah. Then I'll go first. And
So here, this is the way it's gonna do, Red. You have to successfully perform all 9 checks as a success.
Oh God.
And it is going to be Arcana checks.
okay.
Okay, so wait for it.
Let's go.
Guidance lasts up to a minute.
Yep. The guidance will last for a minute, and that gives her a what?
D4.
Alright, all of these checks are made with advantage. They will have an additional D4 on top. And on top of this, because there's a grand total of 1, 2, 3 people out after the advantage that are helping you, the DC is dropped by a set amount. Okay. I have the number in my head. You may go ahead and attempt these checks, Red.
First one is 13, and do I just
Uh-huh.
roll a d4?
You didn't roll with advantage. Please roll one more time. Keep the higher of the 2 rolls. Okay. Then you roll the D4.
So 15.
Okay. Okay. You are good. Go ahead and right-click the Arcana skill this time and select Advantage. And this is check number 2.
Oh.
I am also having you still roll twice and keep the higher of the 2 rolls in case of a nat 20 for something extra.
Okay. The second roll is a 25.
Right, but you need to roll twice and keep the higher of the 2 rolls. You only rolled once.
Okay. Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
I will
And
keep the 25.
okay, 25. Now I need you to do me a favor. You're on the computer, yes?
Yeah.
Right-click the modifier, and there should be an option to roll with advantage. You click advantage, and then you'll click roll.
Huh. It's not letting me do.
Let's see. And you've right-clicked the modifier for Arcana, right? The +7.
Oh. Oh. It just.
That
rolled,
was a left click. It's okay. Go ahead and roll one more time.
Hey.
There we go. That's 1 nat 20. Okay. That's 3 checks so far.
Yeah.
Go ahead and not left clicking it this time. Right click the modifier.
Oh, come on.
It's okay. We'll just go ahead and keep it. We'll just go ahead and keep it going. Roll twice. One more time. All right. So far, so good. That's check number 4.
It's not letting me right click.
That's okay.
I don't.
It's okay. Go ahead. Roll twice. We keep the higher of the 2. And then, of course, don't forget your... Okay, the D4.
Right.
The D4 so far has still been pretty good for helping us out. All right. That is check number 5. Please give me check number 6.
Advantage.
Okay.
4.
Okay. That was check number 7. Give me the next one. Okay. That was it. Now let's go ahead and take a look at 8. Okay. Let me see this now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright. And lastly, check number 9.
Take that for guidance.
Alright. So. With everyone aiding into this, the guidance boosting, and the advantage provided by the party, you believe you see how to reverse it. There are two factors into this though that are very important. One of which is, let me go ahead and start drawing this out. So you can see that there are, the 9 points I'm referring to are points 1, 2, 3.
Music is fucking slapping.
Yeah.
Right. So those are the 9 points. Points 1, 3, 6, and 8 represent the body of the original creation. Points 2, 4, 5, and 7 represent the desire of the original. And point 9 actually doesn't represent the person being transformed, but the thoughts of the person doing the transforming. In order to reverse it, you need the person who originally was attempting the creation present. So, you need the person who was originally the person who was there to perform the ritual. You need obviously the body of the person who was there with all parts available. Meaning that, like, if, let's say for example, you were to lose an arm, you would need to have that decapitated arm with you in the ritual. And of course, just, you know, with the ambition, the body, and the drive, all those parts would be there. It's very important. It's very important that you need to have the original ritual caster there for this to be reversed.
Does the original caster have to be willing to be there?
At no point did I say the words willing, though.
Not for any part of that seal. Not for a single part.
Mhm.
He also didn't say alive.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Sweet. Who said sweet?
Yes. There's a few issues with this, though. I would like to ask you all who the original person was.
That cast it? I have no idea.
Oh gosh.
The Andromeda?
Me the whole time.
Right. So the next question is, where is he?
Gotcha.
Wait, it has to
You
be
mean his
Andromeda?
body.
I thought.
Andromeda. So in order to reverse it, the person who did the casting of the ritual.
Oh, I thought you meant like the original casting that was put upon Red.
Well, for in Red's case, yes, she will actually need to hunt down those who did that to her. But like by the time this campaign's over, Red literally is going to be a force to be reckoned with, and she'll probably like storm through wherever she came from.
That's totally fair. Okay.
Yeah.
So how are we using this against Dr. Andromeda? I think I missed that little part.
This is what he used to make the monstrosities.
That is gross. Okay.
We could put all of those people back together.
He would physically have to force his ass to be present.
That's the other part that well, Isidore did make a point. Yes, the person does not need to be alive. The next question is, which body do you think I'm referring to?
His original body.
I mean, but also doesn't have to. It said it has to be the thoughts of the caster. So I don't know if the flesh has much to do with that.
Most likely gonna have to be the golem.
Or whatever soul cage is. Is that what you like to use? I think it's soul cage. It
So-
likes to.
Soul cage is the better term.
Okay, yeah. So maybe we have to bring a soul cage here. Is there like a blender option that we can just stick him in there and just puree him? That would be cute, kind of cool.
So in other words, you will need his body and his thoughts and prayers.
Oh no.
Nobody wants your fucking thoughts and prayers, dude.
We're gonna have to get his body and then
Oh,
get
but
his fucking soul cage.
I kind of Eldritch blast that thing into paste. I
I
don't know if you guys recall that. I did do it though. Not gonna.
Yeah, I recall, Guinevere.
Okay.
I
there it is.
recall you smashing the
Yeah.
body to smithereens.
Eldritch blasted, not just smashed.
Oh yeah, so
Eldritch blasted.
hold on. A quote from one of my favorite characters. What is it? To pieces, you say. A shame.
To shreds, you said.
Yeah, to shreds, you say.
I've seen that. That's so funny. So, does it have to be a whole body, or can there be?
Yes,
Bits.
it does have to be the whole body.
Well, that's going to be very tough.
Yeah.
What if we cast this where
depending.
you Eldritch Blast? Like, in that area, like right
That-
there.
That could be viable, but also not trying to be a negative Nancy. But does this guarantee the return of their minds?
Probably. Someone that's been on the other side of this spell.
Well, in your case,
Again, it was
in your case, this is different, Red. Well, you know, in your case, it was a transformation of you and only you. This is a amalgamation transformation.
yeah.
So
That it's
even
a 50-50 shot.
right, even if we could put these back together, are they gonna have anything? You know, she taps the side of her temple, like in them.
It's a force of will at that point. It's a
His
force of will.
consciousness is in the golem, right?
That's what Yeah, that's what we're running on the assumption of.
It's
So I doubt it.
a point.
No, what I think what they want to do is they want to try and bring back the villages that were lost to create those monsters that we were fighting before. But I was saying, even if it were possible to put them all back together like Humpty Dumpty, I don't think there's any more yolk inside of the egg, if that makes any sense.
Yeah. I mean, the only other way that I can think of for consciousness-wise or like soul-wise is to quite literally pray to gods and have them do divine intervention. And I know that sounds insane.
Even if we could bring them, like, even if they are just bodies and end up being dead, and have passed from creating these monstrosities, we could still give them dignity in death. We can put them back together and give them a proper send-off.
And how do you propose to do that? Darling, there's
Well,
no graveyards here. They don't know what it's like to die. Remember, everyone that gets taken away, they never see again.
And they usually
They've never
they
seen
turn into
someone
Facebook?
just pass. They probably don't even have a death ritual.
No.
What you're
We
doing might
can-
traumatize them more by sticking them into the ground while they're still whole.
I believe that we should let them find out their own way to deal with the dead in their own way. Us outsiders trying to find our own or use our native rituals on them probably isn't the best idea. Especially if our goal is to not interfere with their natural progression and culture.
Agree, but they should at least, if they have to deal with their friends and loved ones and families being dead, they should come back to them in one piece instead of multiple pieces, or even worse, these monstrosities that Andromeda created that fuses them all together.
Yes, but it's not our place to decide what to do with their dead.
I agree.
Well, it's not my place. I still buried them and gave them a service. Even if I didn't separate the pieces, I'm sorry. I don't think that's possible.
Okay.
It's a good thought. It really is, but they're not us. We watch people die all the time. I don't think they have a very big concept of it.
It's okay, Pebble. We'll still lay him to rest. I'll put in the
Okay.
effort.
Side note: I put the reverse. It's fairly obvious, like, but that's just the reverse variant of the actual ritual thing in the images.
Oh, nice.
It literally is a reversal,
Right.
in form and in color.
Red's like quickly scribbling this down in her personal journal on everything she's learned.
Mhm.
This circle. I'm sorry for laughing earlier. Just the ritual he used. Yes, it was made for amalgamations. It was the same ritual that was done on me. Botched, but it was done.
Oh. Ew. I'm
Yeah.
so sorry.
Yeah. I have to. Once this is over, I have to crack their asses down, explain myself to the court, and have them properly forced to reverse what they did.
Sorry, Red.
Requires an original caster to reverse said stuff. Granted, not alive, or they have to be. Somewhere. But maybe we can also use this ritual for the Facebook. And kind of not replace, but help them regain their numbers and population.
If there's any way to reverse this, we'll figure it out. I'm sure of that.
That was behind the original task.
Be late for them. I know it sounds impossible now, but we will figure it out.
Yeah.
Believe it.
So I cannot find the exact image I want to use for it, so I'm just gonna leave the Tribe of Sadness as the only one without a reference. The mystery one. They're too sad to look at. It's too spicy.
Too spicy?
Too spicy.
Maybe we can use the one of Matt Mercer that Izzy used before. You wanna use that one?
Where is that one? Am I trying to like find the one? Yeah, no, I just can't find it. So when you guys arrive in the village, the different townsfolk recognize, at least those of you who were here before, and guide you all to the tribe leader.
You're gonna have to say her name again.
Yeah, I know. I'm pulling it up.
Okay, I was like, I don't fucking remember. That was
Right. Insert tribe leader's name here.
You weren't here. You've never met.
Exactly. That's why I said that.
Yeah, I'm over here like, what am I looking
Hello,
at?
Oh god, my DM note. It's just like 5 lines, and I'm just like, fuck. Okay, curse me for being a little lazy about this. Ah, you have returned. I see you have new comrades. No time for introductions.
Your name, at least?
What are you talking about? Do you already know my name? Now let's move on.
Could you please repeat it?
Oh, it was like Alawi. You just called her Alawi.
Oh, did I?
Hold on. I will. It's a.
Oh, sh-
I will reply to it.
Okay.
E.
Hello?
Oh, there it is. Chieftain Alawi.
Oh, okay. That
Oh,
was gonna kill me. That was gonna kill me until we found it.
Alright, thank you.
Oh, brilliant. Oh, nice. I was the one who made the note, too. Shit, well.
Yes. So anyway, no room for introductions.
Hello. Okay. What's the situation?
I would like to ask you all that very much. I've already heard from the other tribe chieftain, but I wish to know from the people who have come later, especially with one who bears interesting markings, to say the least.
What is she talking about?
She's referring to the actual tribe member you guys brought back, who has lightning scars all over her body.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Izzy's like, oh, you noticed my new tattoos.
New tattoos.
We actually got these before in the desert.
I got the lightning scar tattoos before they were cool.
Yeah, they did. Okay, I'm going to. Well, did we ever get this girl's name?
Yes, that one for sure.
Tocho.
That one
Tocho.
Yeah, Tocho.
Okay. Oh, I kind of nudged Tocho forward. She's actually from Shoa's tribe. We were hoping.
Yes. Shaw has made his way here. He talks very highly of you all, especially Pebble. Luckily enough, but here, come little one. We will take you over to a medical area where you can be tended to. I'm sure they have all been doing a very good job of it, though. Yes, they've all done a very wonderful job. Good. Go on, get some rest. You've earned it. Now, I would like to know what the fuck is going on in my island.
Wow, big story. Okay, so you remember when we visited you last time? We told you our employer had gotten a few parties together, and do I really have to say this all again?
No, I recall the last time. You were punier and weaker, easier to crush then.
Thanks. Yeah, about that. Okay, so one of those teams, our supposed allies, Dr. Andromeda and his party, well, party that he built, I guess, they want
They're the ones.
to use your blood to fuel his experiments.
All right.
Want has already.
Yes.
And
he
what
wants to-
you is she? I do not see any changes about her though. She other than the scars themselves.
That's because she was the first one. So in experiments like that, you don't immediately change things, kill it off, you play with it. You experiment on it. And that's why she's alive still, is because our healer tended to her. And
Nice.
I think she'll carry those markings for the rest of her life.
I see.
But while she did not get the worst body transformation, she has endured it the longest.
I
And
understand.
the only one to...
So then, what has come of the others?
Are we in a private space?
Ah,
We're not in a private space.
I'm sorry. I let my head get ahead of me at times. Here, follow me to my private quarters.
Yeah. Good idea.
Yeah,
Good
this
thinking.
is
Yes.
not public.
She guides you guys into her private quarters, where as you guys are beginning this conversation, you see her walking over to a table, grabbing what looks like one of her smaller knives, and she starts carving. She starts carving herself. You guys are already aware the adamantine blood doesn't make this that much of a detriment, but you notice that she's trying to mimic that of lightning.
Oh.
Now go on, keep talking.
He's been using this magic seal. And she's going to show her the magic seal. We think we found a way to reverse it for the amalgamation going around the island, but he's looking for more. He's going to be looking for more people. We need to get all the tribes together so that we can most likely be able to draw them out, but also fight back.
Understood.
What he's made of these people are a shell from what they were previously.
What do these creatures look like, though? Is the question. If we are if we are unaware about this, we will become defenseless. What are their capabilities? I'm sorry. How do I put this? Right now, I am at a saddened loss for the people that have fallen to his hands. But at the same time, we must immediately understand how to act and resist against this. So, tell me everything you know about their capabilities, their weaknesses.
Red's gonna be like she probably legit drew out the amalgamations for the course of the week on the way here, so she just like pulls out these are some of the amalgamations.
Yep, just feed it right to her. Stick it down her throat.
That's it.
Just feed it to her. She'll eat it. She'll eat it whole.
Oh my
They're
god.
blind,
And they
but
respond
they-
to vibration.
yeah, they can hear very well.
They sound like they act in a similar manner to the faceless.
Yep, that's what they are.
Yeah, because he taught a couple. Or at least that's what we think. Because we
No.
never really seen a faceless. What do they look like? Anyway?
Like Ken Loa did. Apparently.
Dragon Ball? Or Warforged?
They had like adamantine up on their faces to the point where you couldn't see.
Yeah. And he also made like blades that are really cool.
All right. I will be sure to take what to heart. I also ask, this is a simplified version of what they look like, correct? This is not how they look like.
That this is a simplified. I think
Just say
she would have
yeah.
been a better artist than that, but yes. Yes.
Wow,
I
did we just
really-
underhandedly critique Xeno's drawing? What?
No.
Sus.
A little bit.
Oh, look,
Yeah.
no, kiss. Kiss.
Got your
No,
nose.
kiss.
Got the nose.
No, kiss. Do it.
And so, all right, I understand. At least we'll prepare my people for what to come. All right, and that should do it. You see, she has the entire from the tips of her left hand's fingers, all the way down to her elbow is a huge adamantium lightning scar. All right, I will be sure to comfort the one who endured this. Show her that she is not alone. I will bear the scars that she bears.
Really sweet.
That's a very good idea.
We are chieftains. We look after our people, make them not feel alone.
It's a very good idea.
That's yeah. Thank you. Thank you's not the correct word, but
It is.
that's amazing.
You already all know this. My people are my livelihood.
But I think I have an idea of making Andromeda pay.
And what is that?
But I have a certain spell that requires a bit of time to prepare, but we need to pretty much have him come out and pretty much dogpile on this man and cause a lot of damage very efficient.
In what exactly is this you plan on doing?
On the outskirts of hope, if you're willing to go to the Tribe of Rage, I can make a multitude of magic circles and have them all go off once he steps on them, and then all of us start laying on attacks on him, just laying on the.
I can punch stuff really hard.
And if we wait,
We
for
need to
him-
keep his soul cage intact in order for us to do the reverse ritual for the things that for the amalgamation site.
I'm really not hopeful that that's going to solve your problem. I really think that's just a physical being kind of thing. I don't feel like it's going to bring them back.
There's another issue with this. It has been some time. I fear that a blood moon is coming soon.
Ah, shit! I did say that out loud.
No.
God damn it.
Blood moon?
Mm.
Oh, the faceless.
How long do you think we have?
I do not know. If you recall, the last time we came here, the blood moon and the blue moon happened at the same time.
Yes. And I'm guessing that doesn't happen very often.
It does not happen as the blood moons come around more commonly than the blue moons.
Yeah.
So, the fact that it has been some time since the last blood moon worries me. I can feel it in my bones.
I'm going to trust your bones on that one.
Hmm.
I mean, that's not even in a sexual way, like for reals. You don't not trust old people bones, man. Old people bones are prophesizers.
Oh yeah, no. I do not like that.
No. You all look like it has been some time for you all. Try to enjoy some rest here in the village. Me and the other leader are discussing our next plan of action for our journey to the Tribe of Rage.
Yeah.
Right.
Good.
Stay safe.
You too. She she gestures and holds open the passageway that allows you guys in and out of her private sanctum or private room. And here you guys are, in what is left of a very crowded village. To say this pretty much feels like a very like hot and humid swap meet, where it's just people by the drones, of all different shapes and sizes, different ages, of course. The kids are still a little confused as to why they're going about here, but you can see their parents just doing their best to remind them that they are still together and they're still happy that way. And there are definitely some of those who look to be wallowing in their own sadness, while there are some who are trying to make the better light of the situation.
Should we
Numbers just sort of
ask?
looks.
I'm sorry, Pebble, go for it.
Should we ask around and see if anybody has maybe seen a golem? Figure out where to go.
I'm going to make my owl go up just to try and look around for the golem. I could send my owl out to scout out around.
All right, you send your owl about.
All about.
Right. It'll be some time for your owl to kind of really scout out the area. So for now, what are you guys up to?
I'm assuming we're going to probably stay the night, at least.
Mhm.
Okay.
Where's Chief Olm?
I think they're about to have a meeting. If Iloa was believed.
Ilawi.
Ilawi was to be believed.
Mhm.
They're apparently going to have a meeting.
Do we know where this meeting will be held?
She did not tell us.
You do know it's going to be happening soon.
I'm gonna go. Did I see the direction that Alawi walked off to?
No, she gestured you guys to leave her private quarters.
Yeah, we were kind of shooed out of there.
Yeah,
I didn't see her exit her private quarters at all after.
That is correct.
I'm just gonna sort of walk. Is it guarded? Like, are there like door guards or something?
No, it's. I don't know why that makes me think of the idea of like there's like Jason Momoa with his bodyguards. What are they even doing for him?
What have they been doing?
Like you're going for Chief. You're walking to Chief Alawi's room. You're the one who's in danger.
Yeah, that's probably really true.
I'm just gonna walk over to the door and then just put my ear against it.
All right.
And yeah, see if I can hear anything. And I do have heightened hearing. So.
Oh man.
Yes.
You know, you could
I
probably
hear
fit
things
in there if you just asked.
If you just ask.
I'm pretty sure they'd let you come in there. You did kind of save the other village and the chief's life. You know?
You know, Gal, I kind of look back at you, see your very confused expressions, and I'm like, maybe I should just knock. And then I'll knock.
Is there even an actual door, or is it like a?
No, there's definitely like a sorts of thing, but you're also forgetting that you're in a location where like this isn't like a brick wall where the light that you're blocking is not obvious. They can't see his details, but like there's a very obvious number silhouette right on the other side of that.
Big ass hulking werewolf.
Moving
outside your wall.
Speaking of which, numbers, I need you to make me a dexterity save.
Oh, someone's gonna throw something at you.
oh yeah.
That'd be an 11 because my rolls are amazing.
All right.
Stupid bitch. What the? You're gonna get a dagger in the eyeball.
I did.
You take 15 points of bludgeoning damage as Alawi like comes leaping out, using her mighty thighs to squeeze your head.
Yeah, sure.
You see the way she has you is in a position that's clearly meant to choke you, and she has her adamantine gauntlet ready to completely beat your face in.
No way.
Reverse mating. You have 5 seconds to explain before I break your face in.
No, wait.
Whoa,
he's one of us.
I know.
Chief, please. He.
I would like to come and sit in on the meeting that you're going to be having. And
The big bad wolf wants to come in. Oh.
Yes. I'll blow your house down.
You.
I don't actually say that.
You, good sir. Not only are you already not welcome because this is a meeting of the chieftains, you also dare to intrude by leaning in to listen on our private meeting. You are not only discouraged from it, but you yourself ought to be further away than the rest of their people.
Talion, why would you do this? You could have just asked someone.
I'm not very stealthy.
Come here, Numbers, please let him up. Please.
Come on, Numbers, let's go.
I'll just start standing up.
You do not.
No, you do not.
You do not.
Contested strength check?
You may.
Like 50 pounds of leg.
Like athletics?
It is in athletics.
Alright, sweet, I have advantage. That'll be a 20.
Nope.
Nope.
Yeah, I rolled a natural 10. That's.
She's just like she sees you. Oh, look at this. He's trying to escape. She lets go of you with her powerful legs, but not before she gives you a nice sock to the face.
Oh God.
Dealing.
She got enough power to punch through a 27 AC though?
Yes.
Yo.
Oh fuck! Whoa, shit.
Hey, do you want to help
Huh.
us kill
Huh.
Andromeda?
I'm sorry, Tabius. What was that?
I said yes, I can confirm. I fist fought her.
Yeah.
And so
Shit, bro, why are we the ones fighting Andromeda?
she does 12 more points of bludgeoning damage directly to your face.
6, alright.
And she lets go. You are allowed to get up.
Numbers will just sort of
Oh man.
walk back.
Like, respectfully, you're way too nice to him.
Yeah,
Hmm.
respectfully.
There is a difference. It's called asserting your dominance. She says, looking at numbers.
He might
Well,
actually
but,
run
if
on
you,
backing out.
If you ever want your thighs to be treated like earmuffs, give me a call. I got plenty of ear.
I just look over at Isidore with very confused, just numbers confused.
Okay. Well, actually, in retrospect, he might respect the whole dominance thing a little more than just being talked to.
Numbers does not do conversation. It's a very, conversation boring.
Obviously not. Come on, let's find a place where we can settle down for the night.
Numbers not.
Come on. Stupid.
That was
Are you actually in your wolf form too?
Oh yeah. I'm stumbling around, trying not to bump into you.
How wowing around?
Yeah.
God damn it. Who invited the furry? Who invited him, man? I like it.
Red's just checking out Alawi and being like, damn.
Respectfully, please, we don't need any more. You definitely wouldn't be able to survive the thigh. I'm sorry, but you're right.
Way too squishy.
What a glorious way to die!
It's the way of the warrior.
Yes.
Oh, anyway.
I wouldn't mind dying by thighs.
I'd feel comfortable camping out somewhere where we think the direction Andromeda is at. And the village.
Pebble's going around and like gently just asking anybody she sees, like if they've seen a giant monster thing.
So.
Red's also going to be gentle about it as well.
Alright. So that's what Pebble and Red are up to. Isidore and Tabius, I haven't heard from you guys as far as downtime activity you wish to perform as well.
I mean, I tell you what I wish to perform.
So, what is it you would like to actually perform?
Buy muffs.
I can tell you that too. Alright.
Oh man.
Or leave a note. Do you like me? Check yes.
I roll to seduce.
There's a thing I saw where it's like the boy passing a note to the girl. Do you like me? Yes or no? The girl passes back. I didn't come to school to fulfill your fantasy. Fuck off.
Fuck yeah. Good job. Whoever made that note. Good job. I to sit kind of outside of the village and remove my glove, roll up my sleeve, take out my father's fishing knife, and do very similarly to me what I saw the chief do to herself with the lightning scars.
Mhm.
I can take damage for this. I'm fully prepared to do that.
Yes.
But I want it to be just as far up her arm and with just as much passion and solidarity, if nothing else.
So
Oh.
I would say that's just a flat 5 points of damage for the scar, for the scarification.
I can take that.
Okay.
Alright.
I should probably go visit Social.
You would like to visit what?
Visit Tulcha?
Alright. Alright. Trying to gather what everyone's downtime activity is so I can presume a plan for that. Tabius, I haven't heard from you.
Red!
Brad, you are muted. Oh, I'm gonna ping him right now.
Maybe you gotta say his name
hydrate.
first.
Red?
Hey, Zeno, you should totally, like, take a drink or something.
I actually did. I actually did recently.
I want to make an Arcana check to summon Red with blue circle.
Ah, there he is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I was just doing something real quick. I had to do some work.
What downtime activity are you doing? Or just what would you like to be doing right now? All right. So you're polishing your gun. What about your actual gun?
Fuck yeah! That was stupid and I hated it.
Tabius. What was that?
Polishing every gun I own.
Got it. Especially the
Dexterous?
Actually, hold on, I was gonna say, I feel like for what you have made, I don't feel like the name that we gave ourselves is the proper name. Hold on, I'm gonna send you the message for what it sounds like it should be named. Hold on.
Oh, kitty!
Yes, that's the people.
Hello,
No, they will not
kitty!
give you pets. They're too far away. You send it me here.
How's that?
So,
Do you like that? Do you like that name?
what's all this then?
Oh,
Sure, that'll work.
all right. The gravity Gatling is being polished.
Mm.
Well,
Oh, I meant my gun, but okay.
Oh, hold on.
Um,
I thought you said every gun you own though.
every gun I own.
Yeah, including that one. I just wanted to prioritize that one so we actually had a public name known for it now.
That's awesome.
Okay.
So, so I understand Red is heading over there. Pebble, you said you're also surveying and asking people about any monsters they've seen.
yeah, and also looking for sure.
All right, Numbers and whatever. What?
I don't know. Numbers is just gonna wander off into a nice corner, sit down, just start napping.
Just start napping.
He just
All right, and Guinevere.
he's just thinking.
Enrichment activities for this doggy.
I'm sorry, you said enrichment. What?
He needs oh no, I was saying Numbers needed like enrichment activities
Oh, okay.
to keep him entertained.
You
Right.
do notice Numbers rubbing his cheek where you kissed, and he just looks very confused.
Well, I guess my question more to you then, Guinevere, is just what is it you were doing again?
Oh, I was the scarification thing?
Thank you. Okay.
Yes.
So that's what you're working on.
Yes.
Okay.
And
Alright.
my brother in Christ, she kissed you on the mouth.
Oh, right.
Duh.
He's rubbing his lips.
Come on. So, from what you gather, it doesn't look like much of the villagers have encountered more about like the monsters. It seems like it really was just those that were found in the secret laboratory that Dr. Andromeda made, as far as you know. Nor have there been any sightings from any more constructs outside of the places you have explored thus far.
Okay. Yeah, I think he's camping out in the faceless territory. Thank you for your time, townspeople.
Unnamed townspeople.
When you do end up finding Ocho, she looks like she is being, she's been resting, enjoying being in a more like what is built to be a stationary, cushiony, furniture. When she sees you approach, Red, she waves hi.
Ben also waves hi and like sits down next to her. How are you doing?
I'm doing okay. I'm glad to be back among, well, my people. I miss home. I miss the days when I didn't have to worry about knowing that I could die.
That I'm sorry. But the funny thing about it being seen that you might, it's also inspiring to live life. Oh, you are a strong individual.
What do you mean by that? Knowing that about living life? It makes you stronger, knowing that you can die any day?
Yes. And Red is going to like take off her hood, and she sees this constant shift. Like it never settles on a face for long.
Kids, you want to see a dead body?
No. And she's like, I know the ritual that he used because it was used on me. It may have started my journey, but what you make of all the stories is your own. And just personally, I would leave a legacy of hope and determination. You're a strong individual for what you went through. And I hope you will never have to be like me. That would be student.
No. I understand this now more. Yes. Before it was a feeling knowing that, yeah, I'd never really encountered much of a death by age, is from what I've heard the townsfolk say that your kind knows of, or just death through such vile means. I guess I really do I should cherish the one life that I am learning to cherish this one life that I've been given more and more.
That is good. That is good.
Thank you. You and all of your companions. I shudder to think of what would happen if you all never came and found me.
And I shudder to think about the people that I couldn't save if we didn't. We will get to it. And to make sure.
Thank you.
Did anyone else not pick up the second half of that? Sorry, I'm not trying to be that guy, but I didn't hear what you said.
Oh, sorry. We will get to him. and we'll make sure that he'll never do.
The hell never. I'm sorry. I understand. I hear what Guinevere is saying. It like cuts out right as you're ending your sentence.
Ah, come on.
Yeah, like every time it seems to know when you're about to stop, and it does it like 2 seconds before that.
I think it's probably because, I don't know if it's like a tone shift going down, but like it's the same thing with my microphone. It doesn't pick up like my lower sounds.
Yeah, it's. I'll make sure that he'll never do something like. Or anything.
Understood. Thank you. And as Pebble kept searching through the crowd, there's a sudden figure in the distance running towards her.
He starts running too.
It's not him. I'm just
No,
kidding.
it is.
Okay.
Shore is running and basically doing the, like, we're not like there's a hug, and then there's like what Shore is doing where like he like kind of like going like around your sides and up to hug your shoulders type of hug.
Aww.
It's an enveloping hug, I
Mhm.
like to call it.
You're okay. I was worried. I'm just glad you're here.
You're of course I'm
scared.
okay. I was worried about you. You sound it's with the weight with everything that's going on. I was worried for you all.
And you were alone for a hot second. I didn't know. We passed a village, and I didn't know if you were there. I didn't know if you were here. Okay, I'm okay now. Whew.
He uses his right arm to help brush your hair back and make soothing sounds. It's okay. It's okay. I'm
Pull
glad.
into him.
I'm just glad that you were all. I'm just glad that you were all here. Here, come on. There's some food that's been cooked up. You should gather your allies and join me over.
I'll bring them over. Yes, I'll go get them.
Right. This is the good time for you guys for Pebble as you go around gathering each person for anyone to explain like what you say, I guess, gather them in the middle of, and then like interactions and so forth. You know.
I guess I would go to Red first. She's probably the closest.
Mm-hmm. At this point, Red, you had just finished your conversation with Tocho.
And she would probably hold up her robe and tap her shoulder. Remember that you're never alone.
Thank you. Tocho says, laying back down as you turn and see Pebble.
Hey, Pebble. What's up?
Hey, Red. Shore has some food for us. I'm just trying to gather everybody.
Oh, okay.
How's Tocho doing?
She's doing pretty well. Should probably leave her to rest.
How are you doing?
I've been better. I want to put Andromeda into the better than anyone else.
At least 6 of us. Yes.
Let's gather the others.
Yeah. And before we leave, I'll like hug Red. Like, I'm sorry you've gone through a similar situation.
She returns the hug. I will make it my mission. No one goes through.
So Isidore. Where was Isidore? What was Isidore doing?
Just more research.
I thought you were doing the scarring thing.
No, that's
That was
Guinevere.
me.
You
It's Gwen.
We don't sound anything the same, but thanks. I'm just kidding.
so you approach Isidore, who you can see. Actually, Isidore, how would you say it would be like frantically looking through the notes? Would you say it'd be more like precise, like thorough? Like how would you be?
Well, like I usually do.
I can't hear you.
I'm sorry.
I'd be fine. It'll just be going through notes. There's no like special way to go through notes.
Okay, fair enough. The two of you approach Isidore.
I'll I'll go around. Like, Izzy, how's the notes coming?
These are not good. Good.
Well, Shore's got food for us. That'll probably at least help your mind, you know.
Yes, food is good. Food is.
We're trying to gather the others. Have you gotten through quite a bit of the research? I appreciate everything, all that you're doing. I can't make heads or tails of all of this.
It's understandable. There's a lot of research, and a lot of it points to some really disturbing things.
If you want, I can help you look for more specific things if you want.
You helped a lot. It's enough. But I wouldn't want to really inflict this on anyone. However, it is not my property, so I can't stop you.
Yeah.
I do know Tabius is over there cleaning his massive artillery.
He just keeps pulling shit
my
out.
God, there's
more
so
and more
many
shit.
guns.
He's just got a whole armory somehow.
Hold on.
Maybe
I'm
we
sorry.
can extract him for dinner as well.
And I'm sorry, what was that Tabius you were saying?
I'm sitting on an entire throne of guns right now, still
Ouch.
polishing a new one.
He's American.
The
Why are there
average
so
Texan.
many?
Oh god.
Self-defense.
Oh yeah.
I don't know why. Oh yeah. So, the three of you then approaching Tabius.
Howdy, y'all.
Your guns look clean.
Yeah. I just
Yeah, thanks.
Thanks for
Good gun hygiene is admirable.
Do you I've known you for a few days now, and I feel like most of the time you're cleaning your guns.
He's American.
I'm sorry.
Bring only some of my scientific supplies with me. Just enough to make sense of what's here.
Shore has got some food for us to eat. Are you hungry?
Yeah, I can go for dinner. Or, well,
Oh.
no. I don't know,
What?
time of day is it? What time of day
We're
is
getting,
it?
we're getting some interference.
Kitty.
An adorable interference.
Yes.
Oh, it's that. You be quiet.
Oh.
Oh, that's all to be quiet.
Side note, thank you, Mr. Povner, for the raid. We are right now in the middle of a downtime activity as our characters are currently going through a tribal village, recuperating from a big attack from the from the main antagonist.
Was good.
Yeah.
So,
What time of day is it?
at this point, it would be like the sun is clearly in the process of like almost beginning its descent. So it's the dusk, right? Is that what it was referred to as?
Yes.
Yes. So it's dusk.
Yeah, no, it's about lunchtime. I could eat something.
I'll take my index finger and kind of move one of the guns closer to him. Here you go.
You left a smudge on it.
Thank you. I pick up the gun that wasn't really far away from me and I put it in my bag.
All within arm's reach.
Yeah, there's no guns that are out of my reach right now.
Yup.
I'm going to, so there isn't really anything for my owl either.
Your owl has not. By the time your owl returns, it has not brought back any information on any of Dr. Andromeda's golems. and it has not brought back any information on any of the strange, monstrous creations he has made from the tribespeople. It's almost like the moment you guys begun your march against him, or the moment like his reincarnation plan, we'll call it, came into effect. Him and almost all of his latest material is vanished, seemingly to be nowhere.
He's hiding. Ugh.
He's regrouping. That's why we need to go to him. We can't wait for him to come to us. Sorry, I'm not there yet. No, I'm not there yet.
Yeah. No, at this point, you would be the four of you would be approaching Guinevere. I'd imagine Tabius still polishing a gun mid-walk, and Isidore still going through notes.
The pretentious fucking ass.
No, I finished by now.
Check out this Colt 45, everybody.
Right.
I'm, however, writing down some notes.
Uh-huh. Okay. She's probably just finished with her own little process there, and she's just looking over her arm and tucking the fishing knife back into its sheath that she was holding between her teeth before she notices you. Oh! Hey! What's up?
Did we see the carving?
Oh yeah, definitely not hiding it. It's
Yeah.
literally hanging up in front of me. Oh.
On your arm.
Hey,
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Nope. All good. It's fine. I did this. It's me. With this
You
knife.
did
and-
it.
It's not lunch for us, so you want to go for it?
Yeah, with my dad's fishing knife.
What's up?
Why?
Why not? It felt
Does that
right.
like concern intensify?
Right.
Oh, why are you all looking at me like that?
I applaud total freedom of decisions. You are an adult. You can do what you wish. However, most people don't do that unless there's some
Reason.
other things that happen to them, and it's usually pretty traumatic and require years of therapy and a lot of unconditional love to get over. So we are looking at you like this because we are concerned.
Oh,
Hmm.
I mean, she kind of brings the arm a bit closer, and she's now tapping on the front of the leather. I don't know what to call it. The leather like collar around her neck. It's not actually a collar, but I don't know what to call it. A neck guard. I mean, it's for the girl.
Otto?
Yes, kind of like what the chief did.
Oh.
I don't. And it doesn't even hurt.
Is this a cultural thing for you?
I mean,
No.
if you wanted to show solidarity, you don't have to make a news card. You can tell her some of your old ones, showing her that she's not alone.
Also, I think we can find a way that you can find a way to do this that is uniquely you, that isn't someone else's culture.
I see.
I mean, it's not going to turn into adamantium, you know? I'm not like that, so I'm confused. There's a genuine, like, puzzlement on her face about why this seems to be troubling you guys. She didn't do it to you. Or to the girl.
Hold on, guys. Alright, so by the time I think Numbers is the only person who has not been gathered by the group. So at this point you all would be seeing Numbers, who is
Numbers is just vibing.
Yeah.
in a
Well,
corner.
well, yeah. In a corner, clearly, like
Yeah.
in the process of taking a nap.
Hmm.
Go kiss him.
What?
Go kiss him. Go give him a kiss.
I'm not going to kiss him again.
Why
walk
not?
o- I
Was it bad?
no, stop. I walk over and I boop him on the nose.
Oh, they're totally a thing, aren't they?
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Tobias
So-
just looking over here with his pile of guns.
And so, numbers there. You have been booped on the nose to be awoken.
Yeah, wake up, look up at Gwen, blush
Hi.
slightly,
Oh,
and then put on my helmet.
Yes.
can a wolf blush, or are you not a wolf anymore?
Not a wolf. No, not
Oh,
after the
okay.
rest.
Oh,
I'm living for
Hey.
that.
apparently, Shore's husband said that he'd made dinner for us.
Mm.
I mean, Shore's husband, Pebble's husband. Pebble's husband, Shore.
Yeah.
Pebble's husband, Shore.
Okay,
Sorry.
brain connecting the dots there for a second.
Sorry.
Numbers will get up, now wearing his helmet, and just mosey on towards the dining area.
Go.
Yeah, I kind of like it better when you don't wear that all the time. Never mind.
I turn around. Would you
Yeah?
like me to take it off?
You
You know I
can't
have-
use-
Very sharp ears, right?
I do now. She's not looking at you.
Is this a previous medical condition?
Numbers will take off his helmet and attach it to his waistband and continue walking.
They don't look very sharp to me.
And so,
I look around. What? Who said something?
and so, when you guys get to what is a large area that is maybe at one point it was like a proper circle, but now it's just more like, hey, here is groups, multitude of groups who are being handed food. Where you see that Shore has definitely taken a bit of a lead and is someone who would help in prepping the food and who is also helping out in actively making the food. When he sees the six of you approach, he waves you all down.
Smells delicious.
They need help.
We there's still quite a few mouths out there that haven't been fed. If you would like to help and give them their comfort food.
I've already.
Okay. Fuck yes.
And so,
Numbers will grab a few bowls that he can carry and start walking over to the ones who don't have food.
thank you for grabbing empty bowls without me actually giving a chance to pour anything into the numbers.
Right. I was assuming like platter of filled bowls, right? I
No.
was just like, oh, go there, scribble.
So,
Giving the children empty bowls.
This is all you get, little Tippy.
I just look like an absolute ass.
yeah. So,
You are an absolute ass.
and so he Shore gladly takes back the bowls that you mistakenly thought were full and start filling them up with currently warm stew.
Mm.
He looks at you. It's okay. I understand. Traveling with you has let me know a bit of your condition. Please continue on.
Yes.
I know you're a fucking idiot, and I love you still.
Numbers will walk over, hand out the bowls,
Mhm.
It's just gonna let the scent of the previous meal on the bowl is enough, right?
Clearly. So, Isidore, Numbers, and Pebble, I heard Guinevere, Red, and Tabius, would you also like to participate in helping pass around food to those who still haven't eaten?
Mine's gonna be more one-armed and slower, but I'm gonna help, yeah.
Alright.
I'm gonna be trying using Mage Hand to help.
Can I please have you all roll a d20?
Oh no. We're gonna spill it on everyone.
Damn right. All of us roll a d20?
Yeah, everyone.
Right.
Okay, we'll see about that.
I thought that was a 2 for a second. It was not.
No, but there is definitely a 2 somewhere.
There is a 2 in there.
Oh no!
Isidore, when you guys are all handing your bowls to different individuals. Some of you had multiple bowls and gave them to a family. When you give your bowl to to one of the small children in this family. The small child does a little gesture for you to come closer.
I refuse.
Oh no.
The child now is insistent. They get up and try to tug at whatever clothing is available at your hip to like really get your attention.
Are you bleeding?
Please?
Are you dying? Are you on fire?
Rather than kneel down.
Red, you're not in this location.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, Isidore.
Smallish being, are you okay?
The child shakes his head. No, clearly a little nervous.
Oh. You better pet that kitty.
Clearly a little nervous. The small child shakes their head. No.
You do not appear to be hurt.
God damn it, Isidore just talked to the fucking kid.
Oh my
No.
god.
Stop your bitching.
Wow. The
Talk to the fucking kid, dude.
the child weighs you down because he wants to whisper something at you.
Listen, I have adopted enough small, adorable things. I do not need any more on my conscience. Why?
God damn it, Skittles, just talk to the kid. Talk to the NPC child.
Can I roll to disappear?
Can you roll to disappear from the kid's life? I'm kidding. I know it's okay. So, the child looks. How do I explain this? Then proceeds to show you something. If you won't, noticing that you don't want to engage that much, the child wishes to show you something that's on their arm.
Fine.
So,
Like pulling teeth.
showing you a unique marking on their arm. This definitely looks like the adamantium blood that they bleed and hardens, but it's in such a weird way, it's hard to imagine how a weapon could even have accidentally stumbled on this, let alone been intentionally scarred like that. It looks like something that maybe bit the child.
Oh, that looks cool.
The child like tippy toes up to be into your ears.
Oh.
She's 9 feet tall.
Yeah, exactly. Tippy toeing as much as they can.
Okay, I am like bent in half already looking at this child's arm, so it's not that high.
So,
That's a cute picture.
leaning in to whisper. I went to use the bathroom at one point, and something bit me, but it didn't look like an animal.
Tell me more.
It looked like the little buzz, but it was like the ones that walk on string, but it wasn't that, and it was like the ones that walk on strings, but
Right. Don't have an aneurysm. Is there dirt on the ground?
Yes.
Can I draw in the dirt what they're describing?
Yeah.
See if it matches what they say it is.
What do you draw in the dirt exactly?
Probably a spider.
Yeah. Oh, it's like that, except it has this, and he shows like with one finger where like the spider's head would be. He like extends it to be longer.
Here, you show me. You guide my hand.
And then he takes you to the butt of the spider and starts putting out like a long tail with a little thing at the end.
Like a scorpion thing?
No. But what do you think it is? Oh, and it also had these, he showcases something that looks very similar to what you guys encountered, except it looks like the back appendages are like wings, like the buzzes, he says.
Bees? So like bee wings?
Seems we have evolved the ability to fly. Neat. I don't exactly know what these things are, but maybe someday they'll be named after you.
Wow, don't say that.
Really?
They're made out of parts of his cousins. Don't
Sure,
say
just
that.
give me your name.
Oh god.
Fuck me, hold on. The DM's weakness, everyone. When the players
The
ask for the name.
Yes, we don't fucking remember the name. I don't know why it matters.
They're trying to emotionally damage me by killing small cute things.
Listen, he's probably already dead. You know, it's fine. It'll be okay. Oh, that's awful.
Oh, do you like this little NPC? Well, fuck you!
Oh, you know what? Okay, S-K-A-H.
S-K...
Ska.
Ska. Ska. I like it. I like it. It's cute.
Yeah, we'll call it the Ska Raptorix or something like that. Something really cool.
Oh, that's a really cool. You have pretty ears.
Oh!
Wow.
That's right, Izzy. Fall more in love. I can feel it.
Thank you so much for the warm foods. The child gives you like the widest grin, and you can see clearly they're missing like a few teeth.
That's so cute. This kid's dead.
And then the kid proceeds to go back to his go running back to his parents.
Wow, I hope it lives a long and happy life and doesn't meet a terrible, horrible demise.
You watching him stepped on by a giant golem.
Mm. Well,
Anyway, I'm going to absolutely make a note of that when I get back to my journals.
and what was that TV you were saying?
I said suddenly the king of forest leaps out of the trees and grabs
Yeah! We
All right.
did not face the king of the forest! He's right!
the He's around somewhere. He's just chilling.
We don't have Cantaloupe with us, so we can't even use him as a bargaining tool. Ugh.
What's up? Oh, that actually reminds me. Hold on. Sorry, I find you something for later purposes. Obviously, not something malicious.
Yeah, yeah, sure. I trust
Obviously.
nothing you say, DM man. You are a liar and a cad, and I like it.
Yes. Oh, sorry. At this point, everyone has been served, and Shore has set aside 6 bowls for you guys, as well as, of course, a bowl for himself. At this point, there's enough for like maybe a handful of people to get left over, but by this point, most everyone has had what's needed to be sustained. Shore brings you guys aside to the other side of the kitchen table, where you guys are essentially eating in like the space where the cooking was happening. You know, squatting down on what available stools there are in the kitchen.
I'm either standing or sitting. Gwen, don't squat.
So
unless she's doing squats.
thank you all so much for helping with that. The people here really need this. There's not a lot of resources available.
I imagine it'll only get hotter the further you go, huh?
I only hate to imagine. This is a location where we are clearly running out of resources for a location that is heavy in vegetation. Imagine what it will be like when we get to the desert.
Try and pack a little extra.
I don't think you'll have to worry about water, at least. We do have that part covered.
And how was that?
We have an artifact that dispenses as much as everyone could possibly need.
Oh, so it can dispense the food too, yes?
No.
Unfortunately, no. Food will be an issue. However, do not tell everyone to not waste storage packing water. Food is a different story, but in the desert there are plenty of edible creatures that are able to be hunted. May not taste exactly great, but there should be enough.
Well, the next thing we need to be careful of is what is around. I'd hate to imagine that at some point we get surprised by something. But you two have done your scouting, yes, to know that there's nothing around.
In the desert.
As far as I'm aware.
Alright.
If something does surprise us all, we will be the ones to deal with it.
Alright, that is good.
Don't forget to rest as well. I mean, you've been through a lot and probably a little more than some.
Yes. I will make sure to get some rest. In fact, I'm already feeling the effects. I'm going to go and lie down. You all do what you need to do and make sure to rest up well. We need all our energy for tomorrow onward. And so, Shore gets up with his bowl finished and heads off over to one of these small areas that has been designated as a resting area for the refugees.
Gwen gets up and she's going to go take the first watch at the edge of the village, whichever is the direction facing towards where they came from, the direction they came from.
Mm. Numbers will go with her for first watch.
Pebble's collecting all of the dishes as much as she can from everyone and trying to tidy up, clean up, help out still.
Alright. Tabius, Isidore, Red.
Red's likely going to help clean up dishes and
Alright. Tabius, Isidore.
I don't know. Tabius, I'd like to pick your brain. Maybe you could help me organize all of this journal info into a cohesive whole. Seeing as you are the other subject matter expert.
Yeah, sounds good to me. You like lightning, right?
Yes.
That's your thing? Right, alright. I'll write something down.
Alright. What's up?
That'll help you with your journaling.
And so, as you guys are putting things away and getting for the night, what are your guys' passive perceptions?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I think Gwen's is going to be higher.
Mine's 12.
Mine's 13.
15.
Yeah, I thought
17.
so.
15.
Okay. So, anyone with a 15 or higher,
Nice.
generally throughout the night, you guys will hear strange rustles. It's a little hard to just. What I'm referring to more is there's the general rustles of the jungle from the sounds that are always in and about. This one definitely sounds more unique. Like there's creatures that are skittering or scattering specifically around the village within the bushes. Tabius, you specifically though,
Yeah.
definitely notice whatever skittering in and out is clearly want to avoid being sought, as you can only see the barely small glimpses of it as it leaves your line of sight.
Goddamn little creatures. Is there any shot I'd ever get a shot at one of these?
You may open fire at these.
Do it.
Is your gun? This is definitely a loud gun, right?
Loud would be an understatement.
Gatling isn't necessarily loud.
Loud enough for
I mean, my
someone
revolver
with,
or rifle would be somewhat loud.
loud enough for someone with dog hearing to hear. That's all.
Listen, listen, when a firearm goes off, I'm pretty sure anyone can hear it.
Well, I don't know if this is like some weird suppressed thing or whatnot.
No, this is anything but suppressed.
All right, gotcha.
The louder, the prouder.
Silencers on my guns.
Silencers are for pussies.
Okay, 26 to hit.
All right. You successfully land, and here.
Oh.
I walk over to whatever caused the noise.
Crack shot too. Damn.
Nice.
Point up. Alright, here we go. What I'm about to draw is going to be the creature in question, okay?
Okay.
You build miniature fucking golems. Bastard fucking built tiny robotic spiders, didn't he?
Hate him so much. Them.
I think it really is just him.
Him.
There we go. That is the little thing that you shot. This what I can only describe as an actual medium size device. That when you shot it, there's no indication like anything's broken on it. You definitely heard a sound like something went off.
I walk over to it apprehensively.
Mm-hmm. Anyone who wishes to can also engage, as you know, like I said, Tabius's guns are anything but silent.
Yeah, I'm gonna whip my wings out.
Draw my sword.
Yeah.
Just full hybrid shift.
Like jump and like run over.
Bolt
Like,
in
what's
the
wrong? What
direction.
happened?
And I'm going to ignite my sun sword on a fire again. If that makes sense.
Tabius, do you have dark vision?
Do I have dark vision?
Isn't he a Genasi? I don't think they have dark vision.
I have it.
Yeah.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Ganassi now all have dark vision, regardless of whatever race they are.
Will they all do now? Okay.
Yeah.
I believe it used to only be Fire Ganassi specific. But
Oh yeah.
Used to, yeah. Yeah, it did used to.
So Tabius,
yeah, regardless,
with
I do have that.
when your allies start running closer, clearly not quiet by any means, you see the glimpses of what looks like a dozen more of these things leaving the vicinity.
Do I get another shot at one?
You may get another shot at a second one before they fully are gone. These things are zooming, by the way.
Okay.
So kind of like if you step on a spider and a bunch of baby spiders come out of it.
Yeah.
Why does it have to be follow the spiders?
Why? Why can't you
You take a shot at the second one, and it drops.
Ooh.
Shit.
There are now two of these medium-sized little sentry-looking drone things.
Can I see them yet? Like, I'm flying at full speed.
You, good sir, because you ignited your sun sword, providing you with bright light, you can't see anything in the darkness.
Give me a second. I don't think it actually causes bright light.
It is
This
a
is
it is an item labeled the Sun Sword.
Oh no! I'm igniting it with my That's my blood maledict that I said I'm using on it. Gives it additional fire damage. I have 2 now. I can either do lightning or fire, and I chose fire.
All right. I would.
Yeah. It doesn't.
I'm gonna say roleplay wise, just because, you know, you literally have something that's on fire in your hands. That why does that not provide light?
Correction. It is on fire while on fire.
Okay, thank you. So that's super light.
Very, very clear.
You know what, Numbers? You're blind now. Thank you. I'm kidding.
Let's go!
God, shut the fuck up, Talion!
I just look like a flare right now, just blitzing through the sky. Just.
All right. So, okay. So, at this point,
Now
tape.
that we're all blind,
I know.
locate at the
Look at
Sure.
thing they're all
You're-
shooting at.
Your echolocation is how far out?
Far.
Let me go ahead and get a precise number, because that actually will allow me to tell you exact numbers.
Okay, 120 feet.
All right. Tabius, your dark vision only allowed you to see up to 60 feet out before they started like clearly getting out of range. But Isidore's blind sense allows her to see 4 times that amount, also leaving the vicinity.
Jesus.
Just like whisper sniper directions at him. Like I'll be the spotter.
Tabius,
Like, you know, wind at, 5 knots south by southwest. 1.2 degrees.
Exactly.
Tabius, you were given 3 more shots with disadvantage.
Alright. My talent, white. Well, it'll at least make a flat roll for one of them, so.
Yeah.
Nat 20 on one of them.
Another one down.
Damn.
19.
Another one down.
I'm going in the direction of the gunshots, by the
This
way.
was 18.
All right. 18 will also hit. You go in the directions of the gunshots, right? That's what you're saying, Numbers?
Yeah, I'm
You-
following the sound. I can't see what.
All right.
Shut up.
You come closer and closer to Tabius.
Can I use Dimension Door to just be next to Tabius?
Tabius is still within the vicinity. Tabius, you have never at any point actually left the vicinity of the village, right? You've been firing off because you don't want to get close to whatever these things are, right?
There's a lot of them. I don't think I could get all of them.
Yeah. So
I'm just defending the village right now.
yeah, five of these things down, and the other ones have completely left the scene. And once
What
again,
was that?
these are medium-sized things. To give you guys an idea of what Tabius has been shooting at.
We're medium-sized creatures.
Yeah. Like that's how big these drones are that he's firing down.
Whoa.
Well,
We don't see any more of
No.
the ones that have already left.
That is correct.
Whenever I arrive at the scene, I would like to go up to one of the fallen ones. Uh-oh.
All right, you go up to one of the fallen ones.
Okay.
When poke it with a stick.
I'm gonna poke it with my sword. Is this thing like was it like a hovering cocoon of something? Is it like cocoon shaped?
It is not Kakuna, the Pokemon.
I wasn't saying that, but now I'm thinking it. Thanks.
So it is definitely of a weird, unique shape. There's a lot of like there's a lot of like these lines that indicate like little crevices, like very like kind of like in the same way like a piece of technology that wasn't like had like multiple pieces to form the shell. This is clearly like little like lines separating plates on this thing.
I'm going to wedge my sword. I'm going to try to anyway, between 2 of the plates and try to pry a plate off.
All right.
I don't know what you want me to roll for that.
Hold on.
I'm not trying to be, like, not damaging about it either. I'm just trying to peel a sucker off.
Your legendary item snaps in half.
That would suck. I would be very, very upset.
Tabius, I allowed you to... how many did I let you hit? Bring down?
5.
5.
Ah, thank you.
Cinco.
It's gonna explode right underneath me, isn't it?
So. Just as you're like... You almost got it. You almost got it. Please. Actually, let me just roll to see if these hit. Okay, this is 5 of them.
Well, 3 of them are like
Fairly off. Yeah, we'll say 2.
60 feet.
Alright. A 25 and a 26.
Yeah, that's both it. Damn.
For a whopping 35 points of damage. As the two of them, as the little drone devices now unfurl, and those little, like, the bottom half actually unfurls in this pattern.
He's running out of whiteboard space.
Well,
And then once fully
Make it go
unfolded,
away.
oh. Ah, new and improved versions.
Is it threat displaying? I'll threat display back at it.
This one back at it.
No, make it go away.
How far out from Tabius am I?
first off, Tabius. Secondly, these are with Guinevere. And thirdly, Guinevere,
Yes.
they unfolded from medium size to large size.
Oh, great. I like them even better.
Now, Tabius, now I'm actually going to ask you for damage.
Okay. Uh, 16 on the first one. 19 on the second one.
Mm-hmm.
The third one was a crit, so that is 28 damage.
Thank you.
Nice.
20 on number 4. 18 on number 5.
Alright. Every single one of them is only nicked.
Yeah, that makes sense.
As the creatures now at their full large size. With 2 of them right there on Guinevere, the other 3 are converging towards her.
Let's fucking go,
You may all roll for initiative.
Let's go!
Alrighty. Now we get to fight stuff.
30!
Wow.
I got a 32.
5!
Oh, it's wow. Everyone's not really like it.
We're all going to 7-Eleven.
I don't.
Yeah.
Maybe it's
Ta-
all the 30.
Tabius never goes to 7-Eleven anymore. He is tired of it.
I'm tired of it. I don't want to go to the gas station. All of you can go. I want a cherry slushy.
Hey, Zeno, do you want to take a break first? Because I'm imagining this will take a minute.
Not necessarily. We can also do that in 15 minutes when the actual break time comes in. Because I usually do that whenever my kid's bedtime comes in, just so the break allows me to get him to knock out.
All right.
Alright, so Tabius, you obviously get to go first.
Wait, what about the ambuscade?
Oh, my bad. I'm so sorry. I keep forgetting about ambuscade. Isidore.
Isidore is so cool.
Isidore is so cool. Please, Isidore. What else would you like to do as an ambuscade thing? For the
Get closer, because I'm really far away.
Yes. We're gonna assume that at least the 3 that are that are within range were the one that was like,
Past 60 feet.
so the first one was the one that was cast, we'll say like maybe 15 feet away from where Tabius is, which is where Guinevere is. The second one is, I'm gonna say, because it'd be leaving Tabius's range, 45 feet beyond that, and the others are 120 feet from where you and Tabius are, because you two would have been like next to each other if you were guiding his shots.
Easy. Okay.
Also, there's no map for this for a specific reason. Please continue.
Shit. Alright. Actually was not prepared to fight. Nope. And I'm scared. Fuck it. We are going to use Call Lightning. And centered on what I can see, which right now is a lot out to 120 feet. So I need that one to make a dexterity save.
You got it. Alright. And this is over at the one that, again, you were, that's next to Guinevere, right?
120 feet out. I can see with blind sense, so I can
You can see all of them.
that one in particular. That is still within range.
Alright. Targeting that one in particular. Let me do the dex save for you. Alright. It rolled an 11.
Wow, that failed. Yeah, we'll give this a little bit of spice here. Divine Wrath is...
How much damage does this do?
What do we do this at? 5th level, so 50.
I need you to make me a dexterity save.
Me?
Yes.
Personally?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm really bad at those. Nice.
Really bad at this. Okay.
Let's see. Asha. 19.
Okay. You see that when you struck the creature with your spell, it looks like some of the plating, the way it's designed, absorbed the impact of the spell and shot back the other half of the spell's damage back at you, only for you to get out of the way of it.
So you're saying it's resistant, which
No.
I bypassed.
No. It's not resistant. It takes the full damage. These creatures, as a reaction, can take half a damage from a spell and revert the other half as a reflective carapace.
Dude, that's pretty cool.
Yes.
That is really cool.
So these creatures don't actually mind failing spells. And so with that, you completely avoid the other half of the damage. Well, it took 25. And now, with that in mind, you can all roll. You can all roll. I'm gonna say Arcana checks to know what the fuck these things are.
I don't know shit about Arcana.
Alrighty.
Roll high on Arcana.
So Zeno, are these Fae, Fiend, or Undead?
No, stop it.
Natural 20! Let's go!
natural 20s.
First one of the night.
Fuck yeah! The reason I'm lazy. I love
And so,
it.
Isidore, Pebble, numbers. Let me see the DC of these things. That would be it so far. The only person who I haven't seen roll is Guinevere.
I rolled like an 11. Here, let me. I did roll. I don't want to cheat. 13. It's just a
Alright.
straight 13.
13.
Yeah.
13 was the number to meet.
Oh, yay! There it is.
So these
Chance of making that.
these are some pretty scary things to know that that Tabius, sorry, not Tabius, that Dr. Andromeda has been making. These are known as mage hunters.
Interesting.
Mage hunters are hideous spider-legged creatures, and usually employed by dark spellcasters to pursue other magic wielders. These creatures can naturally sense magic via the glowing purple spines on their backs. A mage hunter is usually in its sentry form, a diamond-shaped drone with a heightened ability to sense and locate mages. Once it finds a quarry, the mage hunter takes on its arachnoid hunter form and pursues the target with vicious skill. On top of this, specifically for numbers. Red, did you rolled your arcana? You rolled your arcana twice. What was that?
I was trying to right click something, trying to figure out why it won't let me
Okay.
do-
Numbers and Pebble, you two know this much as well. Mage Hunter, the knowledge to make Mage Hunter usually is not a very commonly known thing. In fact, it usually comes from a darker cult that specifically hunts down other mages.
So Dr. Andromeda isn't a solo act, it seems. He's got some backing.
It also just could imply that he is that is like an organization he possibly belongs to or has some association with.
Good to know.
Dr. Andromeda is bad, and these things are also bad, you guys.
Yep. In which case, Tabius, that was your... Oh, sorry. That was all Isidore's ambuscade. Tabius, it's now your turn.
Yeah.
And the 30 initiative goes second.
Motherfucking A.
I know, right? Are those other three, like, in a group?
The three are indeed in a group, but be aware is that those ones are beyond your dark vision range.
Oh, okay. Okay, so I wouldn't be able to see that. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah, now I get to take a while to choose what spell I want to use.
Alright, so I'll grab pizza. Anybody want Slurpees?
Oh yeah, can I have it a
I
quick
would love a
Slurpee?
Slurpee, actually.
Yeah, Slurpee sounds awesome.
So, what's the call, Tabius?
I'm sorry. You know I have baseline D&D. I actually have to go to the spell list and the actual D&D beyond
But
spell
Tabius,
list and
you were
take
given
what it does.
Tabius, you were given so much time.
I know, right? I had so much. I was at the bottom of the initiative. I have all the time to do this. Okay. Can I position myself so that I can get a line in between both mage hunters?
Yeah, that's possible.
Okay. In that case, I'm gonna spend 10 charges, and I need them both to make a dexterity save.
Got it.
They'll
The first-
willingly fail if they want. Like, that's cool.
Oh, the first one rolled a 7.
That's a fail.
The second one rolled a 3.
They both failed. I did see that armor reflective thing, right?
Yes. The one of the ones that was hit by this, it already used it for the round.
Oh, okay. So the second, okay.
So the second will be able to. The first one won't because it's already used said reaction.
I'll test the range a little bit. I'm gonna. I want to have it so that I am positioned
60 feet away from it.
as far from it as I can be. Yeah.
Yeah, because 60 feet is the range of your dark vision.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Although technically I don't need to see. Well, yeah, I don't need to see it, but.
Go for it.
Wait. Never mind. Actually, sorry. I forgot this is not actually a complete line effect like it is with the golem. I was only able to target the one who is
Who is-
closest.
Okay.
Basically.
All right, so that's the one who it still failed either way,
So, yeah.
and it's the one who already used the reaction.
Yes. Jesus, that is way too many ones.
Perhaps
Yeah,
you don't
he
have a thing where
takes-
you can re-roll ones.
He takes 69 force damage.
Nice.
Huh? So because I see you rolled 29. How do you curiosity? So what is it? What do you turn ones into?
I don't turn ones into anything. I was just.
Oh no, I understand what's your gun is using disintegrate.
Yes.
Okay, 69, right?
69.
it gets disintegrated and is no longer alive.
Wow.
Yeah. And as we all know, when something gets dropped to 0 via disintegrate, it just straight up gets obliterated and turned into ash and dust.
It's very fucking useful for the doctor.
Wow.
Your guns are cool, Tabius.
Unless its armor was magical, in which case it would still be around.
That is correct.
Alright.
Well, I guess no. No, that's right. Yeah, that's right. I forgot. The adamantine is definitely magical. So yeah, it's still around.
Oh, damn.
It's plating, if you recall.
I really wish someone had
No,
told
thanks.
Eric it'd make a link.
That's what I need to harvest. Yeah, okay, that's super perfect. I'm good on my turn. That's cool.
All
I still did do that, distance thing, so I'm 60 feet away from the second one.
Mhm.
So, yeah, that's it.
All right. In which case, the second one and the fifth one go immediately after you. It would have been 3, but you kind of killed one of them. Just as they're about to move,
Good.
the quills on their back, I believe, if anyone has vision, actually no, because you can see the one within 60 feet. I think every single one of you has dark vision in some way, shape, or form.
Yep.
Yeah.
And you have blind sense because of your ability. Okay, so you can all see. Anyone who can see the second one can obviously see this, but people who can see both of them can tell that this is a hive mind effect. To see that their quills are clearly like having some strange vibration and almost like a sound.
Yo, they chittering.
They are chittering, and
Not the jitters.
they immediately jump up, go back into diamond form, and start disengaging and moving away.
Oh no, you're not getting away.
Their fly speed is 60 feet.
Rage action.
Jesus.
Fuck, they're probably getting away.
Yeah.
Um,
I lied.
They disengage and move away 60 feet. Well, I guess the second one didn't have to, because obviously no one can really hit it. So that one's just dashing 120 feet. So
They're
if,
not getting away. Oh,
yeah,
well, they're fine.
this one was 60 feet away from Tabius, which meant 45 feet away from Guinevere. With its innate 60 feet flying speed, it's now 105 feet away from you, Guinevere.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
impressive. Bye. Get out of here.
And at this point, it is Red, who your dark vision would not allow you to see them, even if you moved your full 30, even dashed 60. Actually, no, I think if you dash, you would be able to see them, but that would be pretty much be your only action.
Can I just?
Can you what? It is your turn.
I was gonna just create a like. Cause you said they are like 150 feet, right? 100. Like.
So from you,
80 feet away, right?
so the one that I'm referring to was 45 feet away from Guinevere, who was already 15 feet away from you guys. So for you, it's 60 feet away. It moved an additional 60 feet away from you, and your dark vision's range is only 60 feet. So it has left your vision range.
All right. I'm going to as far as I can cast Wall of Fire, it should land on the thing.
Not right. So you move 30 feet. It's still outside of your vision range. And you cast Wall of Fire how far?
The max speed.
Alright, 120. Alright. Shoot that. Okay, yeah, you definitely shoot past it, so you can all see like its silhouette, because the Wall of Fire is it's in between you guys and the Wall of Fire, so you can definitely see its diamond silhouette, but only that one. And Guinevere.
Oh man, we're actually pursuing this thing. Okay. Fucking. Okay, I can 30 feet. How far away is it from me now? Is it just 60 feet?
No,
For me?
because you were 45 feet away from it, and then it flew 60 feet away, so it's 105 feet away from you.
Oh, that's gonna take up everything. Do we want to catch this thing? Is that a thing we're wanting?
We've been trying to find its supposed master, so it'd be nice to have some kind of clue or way to get back to him.
Yay.
If we could put a brand of castigation on one of these bad boys, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Talion.
I guess I'll
A little
cast.
far off.
Yeah, he's a little far off. I wish I could cast Dimension Door on him.
Devil.
Could
I
don't
cannot.
think I...
Other thing.
Yeah, you can take someone else with Dimension Door.
Yeah, but only if he's next to me.
Yeah.
He's not.
You can ready Dimension Door though, if you wish.
Okay, yeah.
Remember,
Uh,
you can ready Dimension Door, and the readied action doesn't require you to not have used your movement, so you can just move back towards numbers and then ready Dimension Door.
Okay, then that is exactly what I'll do.
Alright. In which case, at this point, the other ones have also completely left the scene. Isidore, it is your turn.
I thought they would have to make a deck. Once they
It is
go
my
into
Oh, I'm sorry.
the-
What's that, Red?
I thought they were supposed to make a deck saving throw once they.
No, the others. The other ones that I'm referring to were already well beyond your Wall of Fire's range.
Oh, okay.
There's only one that like was not that far enough away to avoid being the Wall of Fire. So, Isidore, please continue your turn.
Lightning lure is not that far. Oh no.
I have that too. Yes, that's what we're in it's very close quarters right now.
120 feet.
If I do action dash, because I'm like right next to Tabius, so I wouldn't be able to catch that one. Well, shoot.
Plus, I think what you guys already you already have an idea of what the plan is that's about to be unfolded from numbers in Guinevere, right?
Yeah, sure. I'm gonna try to stay in range at the very least and use my action dash to get closer, and then bonus action, gonna try to lightning bolt them again.
Alright.
Or not lightning bolt, I'm sorry, lightning.
So is
Call lightning.
Dimension Door, like, readied?
Yeah, it's been readied. That was
Alrighty.
so. Isidore, you were saying?
Yeah, I'm gonna move as close as I can, and then I'm going to use my action dash, and then I am going to use the call lightning. I need a dexterity save.
Alright. And this is a 5. It is going to take half the damage because of, it's an innate ability. Please make me a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. It's like, haha! I cast call lightning, and it's like, no, you, bitch!
Go
Alright.
you, bitch.
You succeed avoiding the other half of the damage. Please roll me the damage.
Yeah.
Nice.
Drama is happening. Alright. That was at 5th level. I cast that thing. We have... $36 damage. He'll be right back.
We'll be right back after these commercial messages. Dun, 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 dun.
Alright, so 18 points of damage was dealt to the creature. And then numbers.
Alrighty. Run over to Dimension Door.
Alright, you run over to Guinevere. Guinevere?
I grab his hand, and then you feel a kind of sucking, like in front of you, like we're in a wind tunnel, and then we're gone from where we are, and we are right next to this thing.
Alrighty, well, I'm gonna start wailing on it.
I hate when the noise I make doesn't pick up on the microphone.
How much damage has this one already taken?
I am not saying numbers.
I'm not saying numbers.
It is still nicked. That is
Okay,
very much.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to know. I'm just like,
Okay.
make sure I don't kill it. Alright. We're just gonna whack it real quick. That's a dirty 20. Yeah, assume that hits, and then it's going to take 16 plus an additional 4 fire.
Okay.
Plus an additional 13 radiant.
Are you trying to kill this thing or mark it, sir?
This is just the first attack, okay?
Oh, jeez.
And then I will mark it.
It is currently mauled.
Okay. We're not gonna attack again.
Relax.
Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry. Because of the extra 13 damage, it's now beaten.
Oh.
Okay, yeah, we're not gonna go ahead and swing again. Yeah, we're just gonna leave it at that, and it is now marked, and yeah. Branded. And yeah, I'm just gonna stand there.
Alright. Pebble, it is your turn. You do see this thing has been successfully marked by numbers.
Cool. I'm just gonna wait.
Alright.
I'm not gonna do anything.
Tabius.
Oh my god, hold on.
I love the commentary from his cat. It's actually making it so much better.
Right.
She's trying to metagame, I'm so sorry.
It's trying to metagame! No
I'm gonna go
metagaming,
grab
kitty.
these like interlocked plates that I have disintegrated the creature out of. I'm gonna start dragging them back into camp for research.
Okay. In which case, the creature's turn. Still, the quills are vibrating. You, Numbers and Guinevere, you can hear the chittering of it. Kind of like it. I hate to be like this is the main reference point I think is very popular right now. Like in Stranger Things, the way the Demogorgons like communicate to each other.
Critters, yeah.
Yeah, the little like.
Things.
You know what? No, now it's quirky things. There you go.
Quirky things.
I feel like that's a title. I feel like that's a title to a porno parody of it. But anyway,
Stop! They're kids, man! Stop!
there are adults in that series, miss.
Yeah, but the...
No. I'm not referring to those. At no point did I ever say the kids. I always will refer to Winona Ryder.
You're just referring specifically to
Well, Vecna's definitely an adult.
So yeah, okay. Well, Vecna is okay, whatever. So, with that, it disengages and flies over the fire and around and goes on. It is now out of sight and gone and just zooming. We will figure out more about what this brand of castigation will allow Numbers to perceive after the break. With that, everyone, we'll be back in about half an hour. This is the intermission time for, let's go ahead and grab some waters, get your legs stretched up, do what you need to do to get ready, and we will return in about half an hour. See you guys soon.
Do your pee-pee breaks, and then we need to discuss the group portrait.
Yeah.
Do your pee-pee breaks. Go!
You're really excited about this.
Kind of missed an opportunity by not just using the Monty Python intermission.
HP break has been acquired.
What's that?
Excuse me.
Still want to do the Kanaloa or the portrait or no?
It's an option. I think it would be really cute and funny. But if we want to do... We'll wait for everybody else to come back.
Okay, I'm back.
Ryvr is back.
Okay, who else is back?
I am. And I think Melidan.
Oh.
Never left.
He's been here the whole time. Like Kanaloa. Just here the whole time.
Okay, I'm here.
Okay.
If we ever fight Kanaloa, it'll be sad.
I think it'll be great. Are you kidding me?
It'll be
That'll
great.
the
It'll be
best
really
way to
interesting.
die. Well, should we wait for Isidore or should we?
I mean,
Yeah.
Okay, she's here.
Isidore.
Good. Awesome. Okay, so I feel like whatever scene we choose, it should include Red's character, her current character, whichever scene we choose. I mean, I'm not sure how he feels about including him in a scene where it was actually Kanaloa, and we're just kind of shoehorning Brett in there for the art. But I feel like it should. I don't know, Brett. How do you feel about it? It's your characters. Why do you guys always leave at the most important part of your fucking story?
By the
Why?
way, when he gets back, I'm gonna have to go do something.
I'm gonna fucking slap you! I'm gonna slap you! But we're choosing without you. We're gonna hold a vote, and if you're not there, you're just not there.
No, it's okay. It's
Into a
okay.
rage.
I'll be back when intermission's over.
I'm playing a barbarian next. Fuck me, guys.
I'm playing Arthas for the next round. Like crap it.
But actually, I wanted to propose the scene of just the group eating dinner.
It's hanging out.
It would be pretty
hanging
cool,
out?
I think.
For the fucking
Campfire.
all the heart-pounding battle moments. We're probably never gonna forget those, but I feel like it's the little moments we're gonna lose.
Yeah, the little moments is what like more or less cements the characters. Like, you know, have them all bond and stuff.
Yeah. At least that's what I think. And of course, it's, you know, it's just one person out of everyone. But I like us eating dinner. Sure, can or cannot be in the actual image of it, but you know.
I kind of want to see Thor, I'm not gonna lie. Just goes through having a cute little dinner date, and the car's just like looking on, like, yes, we approve.
And I am not exactly sure if Numbers is going to be in his wolf form or not, because I don't know why he was in his wolf form when he was standing outside the chieftain's tent.
Yeah, he's just doing it.
It's like, what's up, guys? And got decked.
Very specifically, in the encounter in the event that I would get decked, that's why I shifted. That's really the only reason.
Oh, that makes sense.
No.
You expect to get punched.
Yeah, I was just like, I swear something's gonna come out and hit me.
Well, yeah, if you're standing outside of a tent where there is a big buff burly lady who's ready to throw down on sight, yeah. I'd imagine if you spook her a little bit, she's not gonna take it as just a prank, bro.
Yeah, she's gonna be that one lady who's like, oh, you're the oh no, you're trying to sneak out.
Please, other people, bring out suggestions. I'm not, not trying to make a choice for another.
I think.
Gwen suggested a scene of our entire group just eating dinner, which I think could be pretty funny. Like all of our different personalities just
Yeah,
during
kind
eating.
of like The Last Supper, but D&D.
Yeah. Red would just be using mage hand just to be like, so that people won't see her face. And she knows it would freak people out, and it would most certainly scar children.
I was thinking we could do okay. You don't have a character preference?
Not really, no.
Okay.
I thought the grave idea was funny, just because I'm...
The great, yeah. Listen, that would be like a personal commission. I feel like.
Yeah.
Oh, please.
I think we could do a fight scene. Like either against like the big metallic purple worm or the queen worm in the desert that we fought. I think it would just be funny for Numbers to be sticking out of its mouth, just trying to just stab it. While everyone else is like blasting it with something, and I'm just like, yeah, poison.
There's a vial of black
Yeah.
liquid in his hand. He's ready to stick it in him.
Just
That would
smiling
be
for his ears.
pretty funny. Okay, so that's 2 suggestions. Do we want to make it 3 and then take a vote?
We
Or do you
got
wanna-
dinner, and we got
Fight scene with one of the
queen
worms.
worm.
Okay. And Graves is kind of low. I don't think the grave thing is gonna. I don't think.
So we get the most votes, all the votes.
Okay. Yeah. If we want to make that the 3rd option, that can be the 3rd option.
I think probably.
If nobody else has any other opinions on what we want the scene to be.
I'm trying to like go back through all of the
There's been
sessions.
so much. So fucking much. We need a beach episode.
Oh yeah, we want
Or a bathhouse
Beach
episode.
episode. Or we could do the players episode. Just have
A mini
Have a play.
of them just hanging out.
we could do a whole Avatar thing of just watching our adventure by actors.
We're doing director's commentary.
Pebble is played by the most loving, caring.
They captured an actual faceless and have it just in chains on the stage.
Jeez.
We have a suggestion from the audience.
Ooh, what is this suggestion? Please.
Poker.
Poker.
We can combine that with your dinner scene. Maybe like us sitting around a tavern table. Yeah.
That would be funny though. If it was a game scene though, the table would definitely have to be getting split in half by Numbers rate. Numbers just gets pissed off. He just punches the
Quit
table.
punching holes in the table. God damn
And
it.
then we would have Tabius laughing at it because he definitely would be the one to just win poker.
And then Red would whip her head down his try to just get stuff done.
And then Gwen would be trying to calm Numbers down. twice trying to go after Tabius.
She's actively scolding him because he keeps breaking the fucking table.
And imagine it being a red fucking table. She's like, God damn it!
My table!
I just replaced that.
Oh, no. Pretty good.
With the poker table? I'm down for that.
I like that one.
A D&D table, actually. Yeah.
All of us are playing D&D.
Yes. Characters at a D&D table.
Whatever
I
table
actually-
is involved, it will be getting smashed by numbers.
There's at least one wolf. There's at least one wolf bite mark in there.
Yeah.
And then you just see Red, like, imagine Red is the host, and it is like, God damn it, others have just replaced that table.
Red would just be standing there with the one tear rolling down the cheek. Just the...
Holding a tray of snacks. Holding a tray of snacks. It's like, oh, I love having my friends over.
Her house, and she's like, God damn it, I've been gone for 2 minutes.
I brought snacks. Oh, fuck.
Oh, come on, I just replaced that.
So it seems like we voted for that.
Oh yeah, I want that one now.
Our characters sitting around a D&D table.
I don't know. I like
I would vote for
poker.
the dinner, other than sitting at the table.
Does anyone else have any other suggestions, or should we put them all to a vote?
Okay, I can write them out all right now. Here, give me just a second.
Put them in D&D general.
Yes, that's what I'm doing.
Nice. Unless chat has any more suggestions.
Okay, so we said dinner scene. Are we doing a variation of gamer scene as well?
Do one poker table, one D&D table, one worm fight scene.
Jesus, how many? We can't. I was gonna limit it to 3.
well then,
Hold on.
Time faster.
No. Okay, so I did dinner scene. So pick either D&D or poker. Pick one. Those 2.
Probably gonna just
Like
give
that.
you a heads up, like, no on the worm scene. The more complicated and, like, hugely grand the scene, the more expensive it is. So you can
Mhm.
either
That makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, so do we want a third option, or are we just gonna stick to those 2 and vote?
How about like everyone just like going shopping or something like that?
I don't think we've actually had a shopping scene.
I know, right?
Well, I mean, we sort of have. When that golem in the desert approached us.
That doesn't count. That doesn't
Wait,
count.
how about like real life, like our real life players, and our characters are going shopping with us?
That would be a lot of people, and I imagine that would cost a lot.
Yeah.
What about the scene with Andromeda in the middle, like floating in the
And
cavern?
me just decking him.
Us like on the well, before that, like us like on the edge, like listening to him.
I really don't want Andromeda in it. Not gonna lie.
I don't either.
There.
Unless
I
it
don't
was
want
like,
Andromeda
I feel like Andromeda in it would only be good if this was like the boss fight scene. But we
in it.
haven't
That's fair, yeah.
Fair.
How about us meeting our gods, like respectively?
Again, a lot of characters.
done. A lot of characters all
A lot
happened.
of characters.
Yeah.
No, you're fine. That's what this discussion is for, so that way we can have
Yeah.
ideas. You're
Yeah,
fine.
because I thought that was really cool.
No, it is 100%. That would be awesome if there was like kind of a reflecting scene of like our gods on one side and on the other side it's us. That'd be amazing. But I imagine that would cost a lot because there's a lot of us and we all have gods, different gods. So,
Yeah.
amazing scene. That would be beautiful. But
Yeah, I think I will.
okay, react to the one you would like. So I'm going to. You can do any reaction you want. I do frog. Oh my god, I just said react to the follow.
No, I'm gonna I'm deleting my old message so we can
Okay.
separate the two. Yeah,
Yeah,
we react.
like dinner
Okay.
scene, D&D table, or poker table.
Okay.
Yep,
Alright.
so the reaction. Just put your emoji there so we all know.
Someone reacted the same. It's okay. It's fine. It's fine. We can count them. We know how to count to 6, I hope.
I can't. Sorry.
Oh, jeez.
I faked my way through medical school, man. I don't know how.
God damn. Fake to it.
Can't like either or. I really don't mind. I think both are cute.
I don't. Okay, D&D table, D&D table. I think D&D tables win. Red and Izzy. Right now, Izzy voted. No, Izzy voted. Red. 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 Mine. Red.
Dungeon. That's fun.
I really like that picture though. That picture's super cute.
That,
Be cute.
and to represent Xeno, he's short.
In a dungeon. Okay, so did Brett? Yep, Brett voted with Brett. Fuck yeah. I was like, I wonder what emoji he's gonna use. Okay, so it looks like we are doing a D&D table scene with all of our characters.
Cute.
Alrighty.
I'll put mine there too. Cute. What is that? So funny.
Nani? Is that a very rapidly? Oh, excited! It's
Just so
it's so
rapid.
excited. It's so fast.
Who would it be at somebody's house? It's probably gonna be Reds because he's like, I actually got a place, guy.
In a dungeon, it is. I guess that I don't know about that part. I guess we could. I mean,
In a dungeon with dragons. JK.
dragon costume. This is Thordak.
No.
He's actually named Thordak.
Run away.
Run away! No, he's goodest boy. He's reclaiming the name in the name of golden retrievers.
Kind of just want to condition what her house would look like her place would look like. Yeah, because she's actually not grandiose. She's actually more of a cottage core kind of person.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Because she's so used to having all the like grandiose shit. She's like, no, I want something simple and plain, and I love the cottages, so I want one for myself.
Understandable.
Yeah. Perfect place for entertaining. But if she wants to throw a grand party, she'll just like blackmail her entire family. They want freaking They wanted complicated, they got complicated.
I just can't with these. That like, is it like a lizard? It's just so fast.
I think it's a bearded dragon is what it's supposed to be.
I just
Look
love
at
it.
that reaction again. It looks like a bearded dragon.
Yeah, that looks like
Bearded
a pretty
dragon on coffee.
And I think the only thing going faster than that is that little skeleton dude.
Yeah.
And he is just...
I'm living for it. Because I think that all of you knows, like, Ren's pretty chill about a lot of shit. It's just like, eh. There's only so much she can take from numbers breaking all of her shit.
I don't think he would break all of your shit. Just whatever is in his immediate vicinity.
He would break it and then be confused why everybody is mad.
Mainly the host.
To imagine he's like that outdoor farm dog that's been outside for most of its life, and you've now inherited it, and you're now trying to housebreak it. I feel like that's very much how numbers would be. Just
Yeah, that would
so
probably be it.
so used to being outside.
Like, Ren would have the patience of a saint because she has the least amount of space for him to mess up a lot of stuff. She won't be as upset.
Oh, that's a friggin' sub goal, which he beat, by the way. Yay, so cool.
Congrats!
But it still says on the little splash screen, it says my sample goal, because that's like the Twitch, enter your goal here. And it's got a certain percentage, but it's got 72,857 days to go. I was like, holy fuck. That's an interesting glitch, yeah.
Nice. I need to.
Yeah, no pressure.
No pressure at all.
All of the pressure.
Shut up! What the fuck? That's fucked up, you know. I get performance anxiety.
You got this, I believe in you.
Oh
All of the
no,
pressure.
you're making it worse.
So anyway, that's when I tied up all the characters,
What?
With those fucking
What?
sneaky vines again? Fuck no.
right?
That's
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
freaky, man.
It's,
Careful, I'm into that shit.
that's what the commission is. It's just you guys almost dying to the vines.
Eh.
Alright, so let's see. When we left off, that was unexpected, yes. Hey, Sick Lucid, hope you're doing well.
Thank you for the idea that
Yeah.
amalgamated with the other idea that we made.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. And so, we come back. Talion, would you please tell me what the brand of castigation explicitly does in its full description?
The brand of castigation in its full description. You always know the direction of the branded creature as long as it is on the same plane as you. Each time the branded, and then that's then damage. It can, your brand lasts until either I dismiss it or I apply a brand to another creature. My brand can be dispelled with Dispel Magic and is treated as a 4th level spell. So basically, unless somebody notices the brand and can dispel 4th level spells or higher, then I always know where they are.
Interesting. I actually am curious how. Wait, you can tell. So you can always tell where it is, right?
Yep.
That means you can also tell where it is when it's dispelled.
Technically, yeah.
Yep. I know the direction of the dispel. Yeah.
Okay. So.
They just have to notice the brand, that's the thing.
Hey, who put this apple tracker in my
Yeah. Apple. Slipped him a little pocket
Yeah.
tracker.
Alright, we're gonna go ahead and make
Yeah,
it
and
special.
it does not go away. Like, this thing will last forever. Assuming none of the...
Unless he puts it on a
Listen, it's gonna be noticed. I just wanted to give you the benefit of the doubt to know that at the very least you will know where it's dispelled.
Yep. I'll be like, oh, well, it's there. Yeah.
Alright, so you're always following this thing, right? Or like paying attention?
Yep.
I need you to do me a favor then.
Hmm?
So, remember how all this was happening relatively late into the night?
Yep.
You're going to have to suffer through exhaustion because if you're not awake, you won't be able to tell where it is.
Well, I mean, I can just go to sleep, wake up, know where it's dispelled.
Of course.
No.
So here, hold on. Let me go ahead and read the feature once again. Tabius. No, not Tabius. I'm fucking on the wrong line. I need numbers. Yeah, I was like, wait a minute.
What do you mean by that?
Let's see.
You have a lot of Tabius, Talion. Yeah.
Yeah,
Same
Tabius
thing.
talent.
You're
So,
basically the same person, you
Okay.
know. One's just a giant armored wolf man, one's a fire genasi with 18 guns up his ass, you know. Same
So many
person.
guns.
Same
wait, hold on.
Got
6th
guns
level,
stored
whenever you
everywhere.
damage a creature with your... Yeah, so you always know the direction, and each time it deals damage to you, it takes like... Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's the damage part. I just left that out because that's not really relevant.
Well, here's the issue, though, is that if it happens while you're sleeping, and let's say it gets dispelled while you're sleeping, you won't know where it is, because you would have been asleep at the time. So the reason why I'm telling you you're going to need to take exhaustion is because you need to stay awake to make sure you keep an eye out where this thing is.
Alright, fair enough. Yeah, we'll go with it.
Okay.
Go slap an exhaustion on myself real quick.
So, you know how, like, in normal, for this, how long would you guys want to wait for numbers to stay concentrating on where it is? Would you guys be willing to stay in the village for days?
I don't think so.
Like, let's see.
If he is like mentally tracking it and stuff wouldn't be able to follow in that same direction while he's still tracking it, I'd be able to help heal him. I have the restoration, I think.
That is fair.
That
We
heals
should
exhaustion.
probably head out right now and just follow this thing's trail.
These things move at 100.
Everyone here still has that that Chewinga blessing that gets rid of all your levels of exhaustion.
That is true.
Yeah, I have that.
And also, Numbers, you're asking to follow a trail of creatures that fly.
Well, I know. I mean, like my mental trail. It's like I can just go to it. Like I just know where it is.
Right, and these things also innately fly at 60 feet.
Yeah, that's fine. Like we'll just start following, and then yeah.
All right.
We'll be closer to our destination faster.
Does anyone want to follow these things right now? It is late into the night. Should you guys begin this pursuit, you will start getting exhaustion for the mere following of it, ignoring sleep.
I think we should sleep for now. I'm kind of hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think we should. And if we give more space between us and them, we can sneak better.
Mm-hmm.
If we have to.
I mean, here's the thing, too. And so, it takes us... How long does it take us to cross one of these tiles, Zeno?
It takes you a full day to cross one tile when your lions have a running speed of...
50 feet.
50 feet? These things have an innate feet of 60 feet. And when you see them dash, which is up to you to assume so, they dash at 120 feet.
Alright, so we could assume that they could cross 2 tiles in one day. If I'm just making a random ballpark. I think we could honestly sleep tonight and they wouldn't be dispelled yet. Because they would be about to the next village to our northwest by the time that we wake back up. Actually, not even then, that's 8 hours. Yeah, they're not going to get that far in 8 hours.
Got you. Treat my greater restoration. I will guarantee you 1 greater restoration a day to get rid of your exhaustion, like a caffeine patch.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
A B12 shot.
Like 6 days later, he's fucking wired, like talking to God, and we're just like,
Yeah.
it's like, I taste colors.
Keep in mind, these guys are only going, they're going to be traveling for 6 hours before I wake back up and then have the long rest downtime part where I can still track, so
right,
this is assuming far in 6 hours.
This is assuming we're going to skip 8 hours, because realistically, you know, a long rest is 8 hours. So, ready for this?
Mm-hmm.
So if you guys clear this much in one day, which is 24 hours, these things go zoom, zoom, zoom.
Make my heart go boom, boom. Supernova girl.
And so, that was all within 8 hours.
Alright. Well, now that they're all long rested, I think we should say our goodbyes and, yeah. Start moving.
So, when you all start waking up, you do see Chieftain Alawi approach you all. Chieftain Alawi, Tabius, every second that you guys spend interacting with Chieftain Alawi, you can feel these things getting further and further.
I'm sorry, Chieftain, we do thank you for your hospitality, but we have to move, and we have to move fast. The fate of your entire island rests on it, thank you.
Yes, however, excuse me, but I am not offering hospitality. That is what the village will always be for. I am telling you the result of the meeting.
Oh yeah, we should probably hear that at least.
Yeah, we should probably hear that out.
Yeah.
So, me and Ohm have had our discussions, and we believe that it is the best course of action that we have to send pieces of our villages. If we try to go in one haul, it would make us a sitting duck in the middle of nowhere, especially in a desert location where it is known for predators to take advantage of those groups. And we have basically decided that we are going to begin with those who have no major attachments to lead the way and to scout ahead, while those of us who have families are the ones who will be following as a secondary group. I myself will lead the secondary group, and I am leaving Ohm to lead to charge ahead with the first one.
That's a good idea.
I think that's a good idea.
Yeah, that's a very good idea.
Alright. Well, with that, All we ask now is for, if there's any way you can all aid, we need to make sure that the villagers are ready for the journey, and so we are beginning to provide the provisions to them all.
I'm climbing on top of Proxima. Be quick. Be thorough.
Can I spend 2 charges of my... Well, I mean, it's going to be actually 14 charges from my staff and conjure elementals and conjure chewingas.
All right, the little chewingas, primordial. The primal ones, or the more modern to date ones?
The more modern, up to date ones, I think.
Yeah, the modern ones don't look quite as monstrous as the ones from this time, as the villagers are like astonished, like the little tieflings. They are around.
And I like look at the 2 little chewingas, and I asked if they can gift these villagers help in any way.
The little chewingas all give little nods and proceed to be like,
Hopefully.
Also, because of the way it just dawns on me the way I described the previous, that they kind of remind me of these.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Evil little bastards.
And so, with that, you have elementals to aid with the provision stuff, while you guys all continue your pursuit.
Mm-hmm.
Go.
I'm gonna find Shore real fast.
Mm-hmm.
And I just want to wish him luck and to keep everybody safe and himself.
I wish there was more I could do for you. I really wish.
We've done way too much already, and you can keep your people safe. Well, I'll find you again after this.
You promised me, right?
I promise.
Now kiss.
He gives you a hug and a kiss
Yeah.
as you guys get on your mounts and proceed on to chase after these things. Obviously, the distance is not going to be actually properly equal. It will increase, so I'm going to stop you guys before I stop them.
Mm-hmm. And we're dashing as well. These lines just...
The more you dash, the more exhaustion you get, or at least the more exhaustion you're imposing on your lions. So this is assuming that you guys are going at a normal rate. These things can actually afford to dash as much as they want.
Makes sense. Stupid constructs.
And so
Are they constructs?
it's strange. They're monstrosities, but they don't exactly feel the exhaustion.
They're like cyborgs, I guess.
And so that is where you guys see. And then from here, Tally. Oh, sorry, numbers.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
When you still feel them within this like progressing forward, but clearly like there was a little dip down they took as they go further and further.
A dip like down. Oh, they went underground.
Mhm.
Okay. I'm gonna inform the party. I'm like, they hit something up ahead, not too far from here, and they went underground, and they're pursuing straight north towards the mountain.
Not too far from here. It takes a day's journey to get there.
Yeah.
What?
Not too far.
We
Only
could-
24 hours to go, guys.
We could still follow underground.
And so here's what you see. Numbers.
Hmm.
Damn, it is a labyrinth down there. Oof. No, we're not going in that.
All of this assuming, by the way, that if that is the information that you were given, this is assuming that is because you guys continue to pursue even underground. I asked the party this: do you wish to pursue them underground?
So they're just in the smack center. Wait, quick question. Is that like all lava or something? The red stuff? Or is that just terrain texture?
You won't know until you get there.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, let's go underground.
Nothing
Yeah,
but
makes
blood.
Everything else
Where's
has
that
been
chest?
burrowing.
Everything else has been burrowing. Please continue. Or was I don't know if that was your full thought. Isidore?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Oh, there's a whole lot.
Okay, yeah. Everything has been burrowing. So, I want to make sure, like, this is a thing that you guys as a party would make as a decision. Go down underground? Yay or nay?
I mean, this is the best way that we have to Andromeda, so.
Yeah, I mean, I'm for going underground. Because what if we can't see anything from above?
They would be in. Wouldn't they be in just as much danger as us?
So, that's a yes from everyone? Or is that a no? Is that a maybe? Let's consider other options. Like, what are we talking about here, guys? This is decision.
Yeah, I'm saying we should go underground. Go underground.
We could also go. We don't have to necessarily go exactly their route. I could create a passageway through, like, wherever we could get. Like, we could just keep going. Possibly.
Is there a way to block off this particular exit?
You see
What
that
if
this
we-
exit. Oh, when you guys actually do get to this exit, that's actually another good thing to know. This exit is a straight up hole in the ground, like almost like a fissure.
Interesting. So I'm guessing that's a no on the collapsing it thing or filling it with something.
That's up to you.
Because what if we forced it to come out a different way?
Forcing it to come out instead of going in.
No, like blocking off every other exit so that way he has to come out a different way. And we'll be waiting for him at that last exit.
We don't even
I-
know all of the exits.
There we do!
There's kind of a problem with that, because everything we've seen so far shows us to be like a vast expanse of like a network of underground tunnels. So the worms, the weird little scissor-faced abomination things, whatever these things are, they're all going through these tunnels at different points in the world, days apart, and
Yeah.
they all go down. And so far we haven't gone down.
Let's just keep pursuing. Trying to cut off his retreat isn't gonna work, I don't think. I think we need to find him at the source and just end his whole operation here. These tunnels all, I would guess, lead up at the same point, which is somewhere in the center of this huge mountain range. Which, if I were to take a guess, it would be their big bad lair. And if we take them down there, I think we should be good. He won't be able to do much more.
A strange feeling comes over you all as you get ready to descend down. Should you believe that this is the time, and you all are wanting to engage and go into that territory, there is a possibility that what this means is that there is no turning back. Should you all go there and end up fighting something that is beyond your capabilities, there is no turning back. Are you all ready?
Leroy Jenkins.
Are we ready? I mean, I don't really know if we'll Oh boy, may the dice gods be forever in our favor.
May the Pantheons be in our favor. But we do need to find that man. And best bet is probably underground.
Thank you so much, Psycholusa. I couldn't ask that. In for a penny, in for a pound. Let's go.
What did they say? I'm sorry, you were reverbing real hard.
In for a penny, in for a pound. So, you all scale your way down into the fissure. Fly down, flutter down. Whichever way you get down, you all get down there at some point.
I descend.
It just does. Gwen will be the last one to crawl down or jump down, but she's gonna look up at the sky real quick and then follow everybody.
Alright. And so, there you all go. Into the belly of the beast.
Alright.
It's once you guys get to this point underground, you guys wouldn't be able to see it. You start seeing a network of tunnels.
Balls.
Yeah, we ain't finding all these exits.
We
so-
were told where all the exits were.
Oh, hold on. Mr. Number. At this point, these things have been moving. There are multiple ways that these things could go. You know their location. Yes, that is true. However, though, recalling the path that they take is much different when they move at such vast speeds. So, now while you did have a precise tracking of them, I will give you this. You can make survival checks numbers with advantage. If you fail, you will have an interesting encounter here.
No, boy. Don't you fuck us, Talion, I swear to God.
Oh, and be aware, everyone, there's one other thing I'm going to say. It is a good thing you guys took a long rest. While you are within these labyrinth tunnels, there is no safe location in these tunnels to benefit from a rest.
Not even a
And
short
while
one?
and that is an hour of downtime you are trying to give yourself. While you are within that area, it is presumed that there is absolutely not a chance that you guys will get a rest in the red zone. Unless, of course, you take precautions to fix that. So,
Good thing I have tiny hut. Let's go.
Tiny Head is good. Tiny Head is best.
that is indeed a good thing.
Yes. Thank you for the 10 hit.
Until we
Yeah.
get swarmed, and then we're fucked.
Well, no, nothing could get in the tiny hut. It's the tiny hut.
So what's it like
It's
down
just
here? Is
ancient.
it like carved out tunnels?
Yes. Well, actually, hold on. So, yes, carved out tunnels. Though clearly, like, the way the markings on the walls and floors indicate is that there's such natural grooves that are formed from creatures that like run on all fours. Like, imagine years and years and years of creatures that like when they come rushing in and out of these tunnels, they're like the way they move is the way the patterns on the rock and tile is very manic.
Crazy.
So it gives you already know that the creatures that you pursued in here flew. So this is assuming that this is leftover from the erosion that naturally has formed from the what could be hundreds of faceless. And so you guys press on forward. Numbers. Please make your first of 10 survival checks.
Oh god.
First of 10, alright.
With
You have advantage?
I think, yeah.
Guidance,
Slap him with guidance, yeah.
Guidance lasts for a minute, correct? Hold on.
And you get a plus 2 on
Alright.
saves?
Phone was ringing, yes.
Okay.
So, I'm gonna ask this question real quick because yes, it does apply here. So, does this relate to fey fiends or undead?
Talion.
We got an 18.
Talion, you were already given an innate.
with disadvantage.
You're already given an innate advantage. So for that, I am doxing your pay.
We're getting paid. You guys are getting paid?
You are stripped of a level. I'm kidding.
Oh.
Okay, so
Oh my god.
the 18,
Pissed him off.
the 18 works. This is gonna take you guys at least a few days to get through these tunnels. So for at least for today, that is the first of 3. At this point, by the way, for anyone wondering, it took you guys 2 days just to get to the entrance where the fissure was. 3, about like 3.5 days to get to where you guys are right now. And I'm just gonna beeline it to this, but we understand that you guys have been like tunneling through this stuff.
Right.
All right, Talion. This is about a few hours later from that. Please make me your second one. Isidore, would you like to slap another guidance?
Yes.
All right.
That'll be a 22.
Good.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
All right.
we're good.
Okay. Yeah. It's great. It's
22,
great.
still chilling.
Good job.
All right.
Should I make
And the final check for the day.
Alrighty. 20.
All right. At this point, you're about 30% of the way there.
Nice.
And you all really start, like, numbers. You already felt exhaustion before, but at this point you now have...
We now have what?
Hold on, it dawned on me. You were supposed to have made those checks normally.
Oh.
The Greater
Haven't we
Restoration.
been carrying him? Or...
Oh, that's right, wait. Isidore, you slapped him with some Greater Restoration, yes?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So, this means it is now the time when you all start feeling your body start to drag on through the tunnels.
Okay.
Should you
to
guys
stop.
pursue, you will all gain a point of exhaustion if you continue without taking a rest. Long rest.
We need to stop.
Yeah, we're not in the red zone yet.
No, I'm talking
Just-
about. We could turn a corner and there could be another swarm of those things. Let's just not take that risk.
Yes, I know. That's what. Yeah, let's take a long rest while we're not in the red zone.
Yeah.
Alright. Red, you said you were going to put up a Lehman's tiny hut?
Yep.
Alright. You put up a Lehman's tiny hut. And you all may take your 8 hours of rest. Of course, with downtime activity included.
Watches anyway.
Yeah, I'm still
So-
taking first watch.
Alright. Luckily enough, we still have our notes from earlier, from before, when it came to watches. So, for example, I believe it's in our stuff. No. Apparently, I did not do that. So, who would like to be taking the first watch? Oh, sorry, I already heard Guinevere as well. All right. Remember, up to two people can take a watch before you guys start running out of people to actually take watches. So if anyone would like to accompany Guinevere, now would be the time to speak up.
No,
Accompanying Guinevere.
I
That is so go. He needs to go.
Hold on. Numbers and Pebble talk at the same time. Pebble, what was that?
Sorry, I said I would join Gwen.
Okay. So Pebble and Guinevere are taking the first shift. Second shift.
Numbers.
If anyone would like to accompany Numbers, now would be the time to speak up. Red, you can accompany. You can be a part of 2 different shifts because of the way your long rest work.
Yep.
All right. Third shift.
I'm gonna take the 4th shift.
All right. Isidore, would you be so kind as to aid in the 3rd shift as well?
Yeah.
All right. Red, you can be a part of 2 different shifts, preferably 2 that are grouped together. So like 1 or 2, 2 or 3. Sorry, like 1 and 2, or 2 and 3, or 3 and 4, and so forth.
3 and 4.
Okay. So, can I please have Pebble and Guinevere decide which of you is rolling for your shift? Numbers, please roll a flat d20. Red and Isidore, which of you 2 is going to roll for the 3rd shift?
7.
I'll roll.
All right, that means Tabius, because
Alright, Gwen.
Red is a part of your shift, but she has already rolled once. I need you to roll to represent the 4th shift.
So D20 you said?
Yeah, flat d20.
And Red got a nat 20. Really?
Oh, and I got a
A natural
1.
1.
I don't
Oh
know what's good or
so
bad
they cancel
anymore.
each other out.
Yeah, they cancel each other out.
Nothing happens. Nothing happens. We're fine.
I don't know what you're talking about. Numbers in Tabius are in separate shifts, and there's clearly a natural one, which is lower than everything here. Thank you, Guinevere, very much.
I hate you.
It's okay. Love you too.
They
Let's
cancel
see.
each other out.
Here we go.
I think that's no, Zeno, that's actually a 7. Like you can see how the top is like a little long. Yeah, that's for sure.
Okay,
Yes,
so it's like a 7, I think.
7. It's a 7.
Let's see if we can bargain our way out of this bullshit.
So, these tunnels are fairly wide, by the way. This network of tunnels is clearly big enough that even a large creature could go through. At which point, you offer your advantage to the one. So, I will allow Guinevere to roll one more time. Because I still want to see who gets the lower ship. Thank you, Seek Lucid, for the roll, for the advantage.
Advantage?
Yeah, so roll one more time, keep the higher of the two. We know you have a 1. I'm gonna laugh if it's another
Boy.
1. Oh, it's a 2. Congratulations.
Yeah! We're rolling big tonight, boys. Let's go.
Oh my god. From a 1 to a 2.
Amazing.
Hate myself right now.
That's the only thing funnier than a 1.
I hate myself right now.
So,
Lucid is just crying.
Guinevere and Pebble, you two are around in the earlier stages to recall how some of these creatures, how some of these creatures look. During your time of downtime, when you two are taking your shift of 2 hours, you hear the low grumbles and what almost is like a low growl of a feline-like creature.
Sound like our lions?
And
This-
your lions are definitely terrified, shaking
Oh.
as they see what was the king of the jungle. If you recall, the lion whose mane was comprised of snakes has been turned into an abomination.
No.
Now coated in pure black fur, and its fur is no longer soft, but like clearly pieces of its fur have clumped together to form what look like quills. And its lion mane, each of those snake heads now, like completely. I'm going to use the term upgrade to give you the perspective of Dr. Andromeda. They're better, stronger, deadlier.
Not very eco-friendly though.
Hey, son of a bitch.
Actually, I'll have you know that it is eco-friendly because it uses their own blood.
I kinda grip Pebble's shoulder. Just hold on.
It clearly approaches the tiny hut, growl like with a low growl, staring at you two.
I am standing between Pebble and the team and this monster right now. I'm just squaring it up.
I don't know if that.
It does. Would it
It did not.
still be
I
considered
fucking
an
hate-
animal?
No.
Can I speak with
No.
it? Damn it.
Absolutely not. Okay, actually,
Okay.
hon, there's actually a few features I need to draw out to really give you guys a certain understanding of what's become of this thing.
I mean, me personally, I wouldn't have taken the L in this situation.
Yeah. We're just out here rolling 7s.
I just wouldn't have been captured.
We weren't
Simply
captured.
wouldn't. We just.
This
weren't
King of the Jungle
captured,
passed
though.
it.
Oh well, I
Me
mean,
personally, if I was the king of the jungle, it wouldn't have happened to me.
it just wouldn't have happened. Yeah, all right.
Oh, yeah.
We would have avoided that entirely.
I really enjoy our talks, Fred. You're very motivational. I need to say.
I like to think so.
Yeah.
Upgrades, it went from fangs to buck teeth. In what world? Oh, it's got the Triforce.
It's the eye of the Chimera. It's
Basically,
throat
for
of
the like, to give you guys an idea, its mouth has been like its bottom jaw was split in half to help give it a more flowery like mouth.
Oh, this poor baby.
Oh, that's gonna be fun.
It's the color completely drained from its eyes, like small white beads staring at you through the darkness. Whenever it's like growls clearly go from growl to snarl, its mouth unfurls just a little bit to show you the multiple rows of teeth beneath.
I kind of glance back at Pebble. Do you think you can wake them all up? I can buy you a minute.
Yeah, I'll wake them up.
Okay.
It looks
Very
over.
good, then.
It stares more of it focuses more of I attention on Pebble. Be aware, you guys are inside the Lehman's tiny hut.
Yes. Yes, I did not leave that
Yeah.
that blessed space.
okay.
No, I did not.
Cool.
Yeah, it still stares at Pebble as she moves towards everyone.
Guys, wake up. This is an emergency. Wake up. I'm like
While she's doing
forcefully
that,
shoving everyone.
forcefully showing her. While
The
she's
moment-
doing that. Oh, sorry.
The moment you interact with your allies, the creature lunges, leaping over the tiny hut, and runs further and further down the tunnels.
Oh, okay. Goddamn.
Never mind. Go back to sleep. Go back to sleep.
Go back to sleep. Shh, it's fine. Nothing happened.
It's fine. It's
What
fine.
emergency is this?
Nightmare.
What was that, Tabius?
I threw up.
He pulls one of those single shot tiny pistols out from his hat.
Right.
It's a flare gun.
It's a flare. Even better.
We don't need flare guns. You just have me light my sword, I'll fly across the sky. You're good.
Well, I mean, you get eaten, you'd like glow like a lightning bug.
Oh, dude, that person's throat is gonna be glowing as fuck.
Why did it run away?
Swallow me again, oh bitch.
That's what she said. Anyway, why did it run away though? I'm so
Confused?
I don't know.
fuck. I should have. Oh god, should just hit it. It's gonna be a problem later, and I don't like it.
At least we now know that it's down here.
I,
It's here.
did this thing seem more? Oh god, I don't even know the word for it. More sane? Quotation marks, heavy quotation marks than the other things that we've encountered.
So
Or
if you recall, everything technically is sane. The ones you encountered in the laboratory seemed to still move as one unit, just as the sentry creatures moved and clearly followed some sort of order.
okay. Did this thing seem to have grasp of its own mental faculties, though? I mean, that's a lot to ask, I know, but
No. Nothing that you can tell gives you any sort of indication that this thing is doing anything of its own accord.
hmm. I was in a play of Old Yeller once. I was the gun.
I like the little one dot eye snake.
It's so cute, though. Why did you make it so cute? Okay.
Yeah, but that gives me that should give you an idea of like how this thing like has been just morphed.
Mhm. It's gross.
So
The poor baby.
yes, the king of the jungle is no longer. As eventually the long rest does fade away, and you may all wake up. The Lemus tiny hut.
Holy.
Yes, at this point you have been awake, Red. You have a trance, and you all. By the time the 8 hours finish, the tiny hut goes down. There is no creatures around you all.
So the king of the jungle is here, you guys.
Sorry?
Yeah.
Dr. Andromeda fucked with it.
Naturally.
Oh, so fun.
Yeah, it didn't attack us though.
Yeah.
I suspect
That was a little.
Which would you
I
say is
suspect it's because it couldn't get to you through, the spell.
That's true.
it didn't even like try though. Is it smart enough to know that it can't reach us through that spell? Yeah, but it didn't even try to swipe at us. Nothing.
Nothing.
And
But it looked bad.
I mean, it's his usual handiwork.
Safe to say that they know we're here.
Yeah.
I mean, he knows we're after him.
Mhm.
There's no talking around that.
Hmm. All right.
And so
Probably keep
Keep
moving.
going.
you continue through the tunnels. Mr. Numbers,
Mm-hmm.
I need you to account. To account for the fact that yesterday you were supposed to roll normally, but I gave you advantage. I need you to roll today these 3 checks normally. No advantage.
Natural 1.
It's okay. So, I mean, I can't help that.
Nailed it.
Yep. Natty
Stuck that
1.
landing. Stuck it like a
We
pig.
got a 1, a 2, and then a 1 again.
I hate everything.
Well, it was actually a 4 in total, so you know. Oh, we got
So-
Lucid coming in with the advantage.
So, Lucid, I will let you know now. Due to the fact that numbers had advantage already, but the disadvantage from the exhaustion cancel each other out, I will allow your advantage to be given. Actually, hold on, I think I can refund. Can I refund though?
No, you can't. Don't
No,
check.
never mind. Okay, no.
No check.
You can't. So, I will allow your advantage to go towards the next best situation that you call out in chat, okay?
Wow.
Are you feeling okay? You're looking a little frustrated. Did you lose it? You lost it, didn't you?
And kiss him and make him better.
Well, she blushes. I wish I hadn't let you guys see that. That was.
That was wonderful.
Yeah. No, it wasn't bad, I guess.
Oh, there we go. That's what I wanted to see. This is beautiful.
No, it's not.
Say it wasn't that bad, you guys. He must have been terrible at kissing.
You
Alright,
said
so-
it was beautiful.
Oh yeah, that's right.
This-
Xanos is beautiful, bro.
We're about to
As you
die.
guys are in a much larger area of the tunnels, you hear heavy stomping.
Oh, for the love of God, what is that?
No.
What is that? If
I
it's a
saw
predator.
part of the picture. I don't know what that is, but that's
Oh,
terrifying.
shit!
Oh
You know what's
no.
playing heavy in this campaign? Let's
Mm.
go!
The queen.
Smash! Leave you alone.
Fuck yeah.
No,
Nope.
that's a
Tobias aggressively polishes his gun.
That is a very large queen. Hell yeah.
Nah, I could probably bench that thing.
We stand large queens up in this.
Oh!
I stand.
Oh no, I do not like that. As much as I stand the queen. Oh god, that's gonna kill us.
Stand the queen.
I still
This.
can't get over the tiny arms.
There's, I know, right? There's something far worse though. You see that this thing. Isidore, do you recall something about like the little buzzes?
I recall. Yes.
You see some of those already filtering from its mouth. And you guys recall that the last creature that had such an ability was the King of Feathers.
Yeah.
Oh. What? I thought we killed it. Oh wait, no, we didn't kill it, did we? thought we killed it. Actually not.
It is bold of you.
No.
It is bold of you to assume that there is only one.
Oh, that's absolutely fair. I guess the king thing kind of, I don't know. There's usually only one king, but okay, that's fair. That's my misconceptions.
And so,
Oh.
this is definitely a quote-unquote upgraded King of Feathers. And as much as I would love to say this, I do not need an initiative roll. Because because we're 8 minutes. We're 8 minutes till we normally end the stream, and we know how long combat takes.
Oh
Roll
no.
it the rest of your 8 minutes.
So,
What are your last words?
so let me go ahead and do this. Sick Lucid. I would like to see, because I do want to reward you. I do want to reward the 1K that you're giving out. You can go ahead and tell me who you would like to give it to. You can either give it to one of the party members. You can give it to the Tyrannosaurus. You can give it to. Actually, I think that's pretty much it. So you can choose who to give it to. We will allow that to be applied towards. I don't want to say initiative, but definitely towards like an
Oh, wait a
endearing attack.
minute. I just realized, could inspiration be used to reroll stuff?
No.
Yes.
Not in this case. If you recall it.
Oh.
Inspiration. As well. It is also too late to request a reroll.
I know, I never got a chance to use it because we never went into combat except for that one time where I swung one sword, so...
It is okay.
It is sad.
I will. Yes, indeed, tempting. It is tempting to give big cool monster thing advantage. But we are actually nearing the end. We are definitely nearing the end of the stream. So I wanted to utilize this time to do something I've always been wanting to do, which is Saturdays. There's no after session stream. So I want to actually utilize this to hunt down for a stream that we all think is a pretty good idea to raid. So this is a time that if you have a creator that's on, maybe a friend who's streaming, or just generally we take a look through the D&D community and see who's streaming. Let's see who to raid.
I honestly don't watch any other Twitch streams.
It's fine. I'm gonna go ahead and start.
Name.
You what?
I haven't been on Twitch in a hot minute.
It is okay. I am also scouring through the Twitch D&D section. Let's see. Let's go down.
I was going to say Critical Role, but they're not.
No.
But it's Thursday.
Yes.
Critical Role. I like Critical Role.
I don't even think there's
It's more we want to raid like small creators.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I was
it's
gonna say.
to raid with 8 people. Is not necessarily a thing that like. It's nice to watch Critical Role, but it's not like we want to support other creators of our
That's fair
of our caliber.
That's absolutely fair enough.
Yes.
That's what Matthew Mercer would want, actually.
So for this, we're gonna go ahead and hey, hold on, what's this? Prince of the Apocalypse episode. Does that say episode 1? 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3 plus 8. Unimpactful. Yes, exactly. Thank you so much, Sick Lucid. We're gonna go ahead and raid. I think that is. I see Prince of the Apocalypse, and I'm noticing the Tailspire usage. So I'm gonna go ahead and say that this is going towards this. What I'm assuming is says Princess Buttercup 3. They have 7 people, and it looks like it's a small session. Guinevere, you were granted the advantage by Sick Lucid.
Woo! Thank you.
Woo!
Alright. We're gonna go ahead and start our raid. As usual, everyone. Let me actually make sure I have the lighting in this now. Alright, as usual, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in. It is a pleasure to have you all join us for the streams. If you enjoyed today's content and like what you saw, feel free to follow and subscribe on Twitch for any stream notifications, possible chance to participate, and even content polls. Follow the Twitter, check out the TikTok, and join the Undead Legion Discord, where you can hang out with us in the general chats, as I will be there maybe sometime after the session tonight. But other than that, if you also want to catch any VODs, check out the Xenos YouTube channel. And stick around, we're going to go ahead and see if we can give Princess Buttercup and her party a good raid right now. Oh, I guess there's a countdown for it. So yeah, this is a fun time, y'all. We will see you all later.
Bye.
They are zombies.